Welcome to the channel, welcome to the stream. We're just getting started here. Hopefully you guys are all doing fantastic. Just doing a little bit of warm up. I'm not necessarily warmed up all the way at the moment, so I have a plan for the start of the stream, just so we kind of ease ourselves into today. Sorry my voice also doesn't sound great. Still been under the weather quite a bit. I'm gonna turn this down so we can kind of chat in the test range. Don't worry, we'll turn up the in-game audio later. But hopefully all of you guys doing well. Appreciate you guys for all the support in the channel as of late. We are doing ranked today. We're doing ranked. Now, what I'm going to be teaching at the start here, well, first off, I'm just trying to, keep my recoil control under control. It's not bad right now, but whenever I wake up, I always focus most, especially when I'm doing ranked for the day, on recoil control, especially distance is always key. And I usually do a larger magnification so I can, I guess, feel a little bit more comfortable. But nonetheless, the reason why is that most people always get confused that ranked is all about pushing and fighting, and it is. I want you to understand, whenever I give tips, I say fight for space, fight for positioning, fight for zone, fight against teams, fight against long range. Now, the reason I say this is because a lot of people play very passive and don't take shots at long range. Another reason I say this is a lot of individuals will focus less on their long range and think that the whole game is based on close range and getting up close and personal and winning fights, which part of it is, but a mass majority means that first you have to do the damage long range so you can get into those encounters, and then the other one is that you also have to be able to show presence, especially if you're trying to hold an angle or hold an area. My recoil control is just today. It's okay. Can you talk about OLS and fighting a 1v2 and going on in a fight like that? I mean, we might have covered in ranked. I'm sure it'll come up as a topic at some point. Fitness, it's good to see you. Danny, Sky, Moan, Takon, it's good to see you. Carjo, NBA, as well as Shigo. Hello, hello. Hopefully you guys are all doing fantastic. Welcome to the channel, welcome to the stream. I guess recoil isn't too bad. It could be much worse today. Okay, so nonetheless, this is a plan. We're gonna do on this account, because I still need to warm up, one, and then two, on this account, we're gonna teach various roles and how you position and play. Okay, so I'm gonna showcase an example of an entry fragger. Hopefully I can do it decently on a platinum account. Then I'm gonna showcase an anchor. Then I'm gonna showcase a flex role. And I guess, we can talk about the various roles, but I'm going to showcase like the basics, like the very basics of entry, flex, and anchor. Okay. And we'll talk about it. And I'll start off with entry. It's the one I have probably the least experience with, but I still know how to do it. And I guess we'll do entry on, it would be good. Bangalor's not bad. I'll probably do it on Wraith. We'll do it on Wraith. Wraith is probably a good legend to do it on. And then for anchor, we'll do Wattson. For flex, we can either do recon. I'll do one as recon and the one do as Loba. So we'll do 4 different rank matches that way. And then I'll hop into the other account and we'll do diamond. My main account right now is masters. And I know the last stream we were doing ranked and we were teaching and educating on our diamond account, which is still pretty much like the same lobbies and everything. Not really sure how ranked will go. We're just here to educate, here to teach, and there's different things we can learn. I'm not going to play perfectly on the plat account, which is why I'm on this account. I just feel like I'm still groggy, and I don't know how I'm going to play quite yet, especially since haven't been feeling 100%. But don't worry, we're going to hop into some diamond rounds. We might do bang. We'll probably do Wraith though. A little more synonymous with like basic entry damage and entry fragging. Okay, I think and this is fine. All right, let's do this. Radical, thank you so much for becoming a member. Do we got any peeps in chat who can spam some Nessies? All right, start with a little Wraith. Do a little ranked. You could do. I mean, you can do all 3. Okay, here. Before we hop in, because we're queued, is that you could play any one of those roles on any legend, but there are some legends that play better than others. Like, I mean, naturally, like, let's say you try to anchor as a Wraith. You could still do that and use a certain loadouts, and still anchor, will Wattson and Caustic be better, or Catalyst? Probably, but it doesn't mean you can't go into that role. Let's say like you have a Valkyrie, a Horizon, and a Wraith. The Valkyrie could still anchor. It's not a bad thing, because I mean they could run to her and still, I mean, you most likely be playing edge comp, but anchor, I always use it as a terminology. You could play any legend, literally you could play any legend. I would prefer a person who plays a legend knows how to play it properly than like force themselves into a meta because they're not good at using legend utility. There's a lot of people that do not know how to use legend utility, and it's okay. I say the rule is if you're on that legend, you want to feel missed. You want to throw down your tacticals, your ultimates, and use them accordingly. If you go a whole match without properly using utility, that legend probably isn't for you. So let's say you went a whole round without using Loba, you might as well not have been on Loba. If you went a whole round on Wattson without using fences, you probably shouldn't be on Wattson. You know, like you should feel excited and inclined to play a certain legend or use their certain utility. Not because they're, I guess you could be attached to the personality, but as long as you use their tactical, use their abilities, you got to use something, right? Okay, they took our entry fragger into bang. Yo, Brody, appreciate what you did for the community. Wish you, thank you so much, Brody. I appreciate you tons. Thank you, thank you. And good morning, everyone. So the first lesson today, we'll do entry on bang, and then we'll do one on Wraith. Technically, we're all entry fraggers, so I'm gonna try to be a little bit more aggro than my teammates to find angles and positioning. And essentially play entry.
Stay on me. I'm the jump master.
So we will go antenna side. Like Seer can honestly be an anchor. I mean, the scariest thing is running into an ult, but it could also be an entry fragger because pushing with an ult is pretty terrifying too. And you could flex between because you can be the support right after the entry fragger throwing down your ult. Notice how everything has to do with the ult. The ult is just, it's so busted. Now keep in mind, I'm not the best when it comes to playing Bang or Wraith. I don't play a whole lot of time on them. Multiple teams here. Now, this is what you call just, this is more than 50-50, 30-30-30-30, you know? Everyone is just laying on top of each other. So we might just get eliminated, and that's perfectly fine. I'm gonna smoke that end out so I can rotate to the left. I just need guns. I'm gonna rotate to the left and grab some guns. I don't have anything. And then I'll run right back in. Wow, that's unlucky. There we go.
First blood. Firing. First blood. Gotta be someone. Glad it's not one of us.
Alright, I'm moving. Let's go.
Good work.
This is a tough way to entry from. Technically, I'm entry as I'm working my way in right now because I'm the one who's put this up. And then I have to heal. So entry is there. If I've already done a bit of damage, I've done 131. It's up to my next legend or person to kind of work their way in and give a zip, fly in, which is what they're doing right now. This is like classic entry. So I'm going to cover for them as they move in. All right, let's move in a little bit more. The Path and I are both acting as entry. This is not the best spot to like run in from, to be honest. We need to get over here, I guess. Getting rolled up on. You're getting rolled up on. I don't know if you have your zip yet. I think you can climb in through here. Oh shoot! I'm screwing it up. There we go. Alright, I'm gonna take an off angle, shoot right here. Oh crap. That's unfortunate. I know it would just be the Pathy and I, because I don't think the other person can get up on height. Not a bad play. Just need to wait for my teammate though. The Wraith just couldn't get up. He's a little late. It was a bad, objectively, it was already a bad angle and push from, which is perfectly fine. But that's the downside of playing entry, is that if I play entry, I need to be very self-aware if my my third can get up there or not. We did damage. They were getting thirded and fighting already, so that's the reason why to kind of push onto it. But it's still a bad push at the end of the day, right? Because there was only 2 versus 3. I didn't get a knock. The other guy could have shot at the angle, and the Wraith was just late because she couldn't get up, which is fine. Usually what you do when your teammates, if somebody's that far behind, or if I'm a better entry fragger and want to be more self-aware, then I just don't push in, you know? Wait, so if a place is hot drop, does that mean the ring is more likely to close towards that spot? No. No, it doesn't. If you could buff or change Wraith's passive, what would you do to it? Probably nothing. I think she's fine where she's at. I got no issue with Wraith. But the biggest key is really knowing where your teammates are at, because if you're entry, you have to have your teammates nearby, because you just can't do everything by yourself. I could have cleaned up on the catalyst much better and not miss. I'm still kind of waking up. I kind of thought I could do something and then the pathy would have another angle, but it is what it is. So like when Wraiths and stuff push in and they get mad at their teammates, it's like, how come we weren't able to get out there? How come we weren't there? Like, at the end of the day, you have to be very self-aware of your own team's skill, right? Your own team skill, and when you're playing with randoms, you have to kind of guess. It's a guessing game of how good your teammates are going to be.
It's time. I'm the jump master.
We'll line a little safer line here.
Here we go. Ready up.
So essentially, you just have to guess at that point, and that's perfectly fine to guess how good you think they are. If you feel like they're really good, you push in a little harder. If you feel like they're pretty bad and they're not going to back you up, then you start to play more defensively. Your goal is to win, right? And if you want to win, that's really all you can do. Okay, I got one team on me. I'm gonna hit the bins. I'll drop one floor below. We're all together. Spitfire. I know they're on the roof. Let's see if I can peek at them. Where'd they drop off to? Ah. So entry fragger, you work your way in through the fight. So what I'm gonna do? Oh, they're shooting somebody else. Interesting. Box to box, cover to cover. You move forward.
Opening fire.
Work our way in. This is like super aggro. I'm assuming my teammates have me. You know what I mean? Okay, there's 2 in there. 3. Okay. It's probably not a good push. So I'll hang tight for a second. They're just gonna anchor. And there's a team right above. You see how I like look for an angle, look for an opportunity? Okay, once this team pushes in, we go. Yeah, they're going in. Let's go. I don't know why they would push this, but they did. So entry fragger. I thought they were dead, my bad. Man, I am still waking up, man. Rez, where the heck did... Oh, she's right there. Okay. Alright, not bad. See? Wait for the push. Pushed in. Entry fragger. If I got too much damage, I would have queued out. Easy fight. You see how I worked my way in? Looked for information, backed out, went back in, backed out. You know, duck and weave effect. But essentially, I'm the entry fragger. Easy. Now I'm very self-aware that if I notice that my teammates weren't covering my cross, I back up for a second, then I go back in, back up, go back in, you know. And if they're not with you, then you don't have a choice, but you can't push in. I mean, you could try, you could do the best you can. I went a little over aggro, but I'm also Wraith, so I can get myself out of that fight, you know. If it was bad, I would have just queued out and then repositioned to my teammates and hope that they had my cross. The only reason why Wraith leads more to entry fragger is literally that. I'll show you an example. I'm going to queue. I'm just kind of teaching chat something, so don't panic. Let's say I'm at the door right here, right? And I do a lot of damage, and I'm like, oh my god, they're crazy. And then I back up, and I go to my teammates over there, reposition, heal, they hold my cross. My cross meaning like they get cover there. You know what I mean? They have my angles at that point, which is perfectly fine, which is good. That's what you want them to do, because then if this guy pushes out, then they're solo and they're getting overly excited. Entry fragger is not necessarily the person who gets all the kills all the time. Entry fragger can also just mean that you go in, you did the damage, and you get out and let your support and everyone else clean up. It's like in this old CSGO days when you used to have like Shroud in them. Shroud was like cleanup crew, you know, like you go in and Shroud would clean up, you know, but he was an entry, and but he wasn't support because he wasn't the one like he wasn't opping all the time. He was sometimes he'd flex between the two, but I'm trying to think like old CS days, you know. Some of it I'm wrong. I know he flipped between roles, but I always remember most of him as being like cleanup crew and being able to clutch out, right? Because he wasn't the first into the fight and he wasn't the last, and sometimes when he was the last, that's when you get to clutch. So if you're anchor and everybody else dies, you're supposed to be the clutch master. Like it's your job and responsibility to clutch out the fight or back out and reposition. All right, I'm looking for a R3 ideally. I don't really like the idea of running in with a Spitfire, but you know, is what it is. Hello, Spore. Any solo queue tips for masters? Patience, lots and lots of patience, man. You are dealing with a random roulette of people, and unfortunately, every round you may find you pushed in and nobody's covering you, or your teammates are super slow. I didn't even see that. I'm insane. So you just kind of have to go with their pacing. And sometimes going at their pacing isn't a bad thing. The bad thing is sometimes you're not going to get as many kills. The good thing is sometimes being at bad pacing and rotating late is not the most predictable thing at a very high tier lobby. You may have a team that's like, why the heck do they rotate so late? Like, what's wrong with this team? They're so stupid. You know, you hear people say that kind of stuff. Well, maybe that actual rotation worked out in your favor because you were super late. And they're like, oh my God, they surprised us, you know? And then you jump on an opponent and then it's just GG's at that point, right? I just wouldn't mind a Spitfire. I mean, I have my close range with a PK. If you're running entry, you want to at least run close range. I mean, sometimes you see like an R99 and a Peacekeeper. I still prefer to at least do some long range damage or something in there. So you want to run at least an AR would be kind of nice. It's not ideal because you are entry. If you have a really good squad that is going to do your long range damage, then run R99 and or car or Volt or and shotguns or two, you know, if you want to be super crazy, 2 SMGs, right? And the only reason you do that is because I'm gonna use my port at some point here now that I have it. And the only reason you do that is because you assume that your other teammates can do long range. If they can't, you're gonna have to be a little bit flexible by using an AR or using a scout or a 30-30 along with your close range weapon. You may not be as potent close range, but it's better than getting eliminated, right? For the first fight, just because we're playing a little more aggro, it seems, since all of us are entry fraggers, we're all technically the entry fragger role. I'm going to put a port so we can get have a defensive maneuver as we get into a fight, so we have somewhere to run from. All right, so what I'm going to put my port because we're outside of zone right now. I'm going to put it here. I'm going to put a port, and I'm going to get us to him.
Placing a portal.
Remember, zone is here, so it might disappear quickly, but at least I'm trying to get us closer. Where are they?
Portal's ready.
Hello? I saw him, too. Oh, they're zipping. They're so late. Oh, my gosh. This was a bad port, then. I just need to go through. I guess it wasn't bad because I ended up needing to get back anyways. I thought they were closer, dude, honestly. Got one down. I'm still entry here. This actually worked out. Happy little accident. I'm shoving him. I don't know where he went.
Need to recharge my shields.
I know he's in the smoke, but I literally can't see anything.
Healing up. Eyes are open now.
Okay, he's not in the smoke. That's crazy. I don't know why they repeaked that. That's insane. It's crazy. It actually worked. A port literally worked out in my favor. I actually got right back to a great spot. Which is why you normally put the port, so then you can take an off angle and I can entry again, you know? It was great. Hate the fact that I'm still using this dumb Spitfire, but you know, it is what it is. There we go. And I'm gonna resing. Shoot. Can you get around the tree? Alright, thank you. I'm gonna res you now. I'm gonna res you now. Careful path. I'll come in 2 seconds. Alright. I got us crossed now. She was right out in the open. $60 there. I don't need anything from this. I don't know why I'm looking. Okay. I need a light mag. I just grab the gun. Yeah, don't throw your whole life to res somebody if you notice they're right out in the open. I 100% I'm not gonna res if it's a bad res. Alright, we're chilling. The cat is probably the one that's still alive. I don't see where the cat is though. I mean, we're all 3 entry fraggers, so we're all kind of like just flexing at this point between roles. If you know what I mean, like one person is kind of anchoring, then one, like you naturally still have to kind of flex between the two, but it's not bad.
The champion fell.
That port was accidentally perfect. It literally got me in such a good spot. It was like the dumbest. I literally thought they were closer though. Like I thought they were gonna come on the left. I was like, wow. I don't know. I was so shocked. But it got me right back to where I needed to be. So, I mean, don't be afraid to use utility and then take note whether it was dumb or not, you know, every time. Like, really self-assess, because I'm not a Wraith main, man. I think I got, like, not even, how many kills do I have on this account? Like, I total, eight Wraith kills. Like, I know I don't play Wraith, especially not on this account. And my main, I guarantee I only have probably, like, 300 kills on her. I haven't had a reason to queue away. I find if a Wraith uses her Q, it's a sign of weakness. Because it means that they're super scared and caught out of position and have to retreat and run away. I could have grabbed more nades, more light. That's whatever. But not bad. Do you jitter aim? No, I just know the recoil of the gun. Now, if I get stuck in the zone too long, I can use my Q if needed. If I get caught out of rotation, I'll use my Q to rotate out in the open. Let's say if there's a team here and I'm afraid of getting shot, then I'll pop my Q. There's so many different ways that you would pop your Q. I'm gonna hold the port. I think I can get there in time. I'm gonna flank. Oh shoot. Oh my god, that sucks. I need to get out of here. Reposition, reposition, reposition. I don't want to take zone. Wraith is literally just free rotation out. Like, I don't have to run through zone and screw your door. And then one more. What? Okay. This is a free kill if we can gate them properly. I mean, they're just going to keep eating zone after this. I'm down with gating. So the downside, okay, there's 6 squads remaining. Why are we hard gating this? Honestly, because if there's another team nearby, there's not many left, essentially. I could go in for a port and kind of kidnap. It's not a bad idea. Also just want to hold, let's just hold port. So kidnap means like you just run in and then you just put the port next to them to see if you can do some damage or anything, you know? Huh? Zone 3, guys, come on. You gotta play a little more aggressive than that. You gotta sear. Throw it on your ult, push forward. Anything? Hello? And Wraith got a small hitbox, man. She's hard to hit. Don't have all the light in the world. Oh, hello. I'm just gonna tank it. I don't care. I'm just gonna go shove now. That is unfortunate that your teammate just kind of like wasn't there for you guys. It's very unfortunate. A little late on their part, but it's all good. A little more light. Nice. And we go. I'll hold the port if we get closer. I was gonna say I'll use it now, but she already used her utility, so no reason to double stack on it. Yeah, pretty much. We're just showing entry, but we're all entry right now, and technically I was the one furthest up, and I created some damage there, and they were able to clean up. Yeah, it's just pretty much putting yourself where you're the most aggro, right? Okay, I'm gonna create a port. Let's get the hell out of here. I'm creating a port. I'm gonna try to get us on the other side. You can always go back if it's needed. I'm just making a port. See if this is a better option. Port down. We could always go back. They didn't take my port. Okay. That's probably, they were probably in a rough spot. Okay, they got it. Nice. I'm really low on light though. That's the downside of this. Oh shoot. Whoa, hello. I got Krabered. We got gated. Crawling back to you. I need to give him knockdown, but I don't know if this is helping him or not. Here, there we go. Nice, good stuff, man. The other guy, I don't know, I got Krabered, I think, from a separate team, which is why they panicked. My arm shield's gone. Oh, it's the last squad. GG's. I mean, hey, that was a lot. I don't. You know, it's crazy. I don't know where I got shot from. There was. I think I'm almost positive there was a separate team in the back. I'm almost positive. Or maybe I just got Kraber from the same guy. I don't know. If there's a legend you prefer to play with, do you think they're all okay for their role? You could force a legend into a role. I mean, just gotta hold. Like if you're gonna anchor, then you make sure you got some range damage. You put some pressure in. You know, good game. Went up RP. Oh, I forgot to check the kill feed. Okay, now we're gonna talk about a legend that's like flex, right? Kind of goes in between playing aggro and defensively, right? Like you're not necessarily the first one that goes into the fight, and you're not necessarily the last, right? Loba can also play flex, but I'm gonna play more of like a flex. So Vantage is what I would consider that. First time I've seen you live. Well, it's good to see you. Why did the Pathfinder start looting? I probably should res right away, but it's okay. It's flat. Boom, lots of points, easy, not bad. How do I get out of diamond? Usually with a squad, or if you're solo queuing, a lot of time. It takes a lot of time. Why Vantage instead of Seer? Because I main Vantage on the side of Wattson. Seer's better, yeah, objectively with the ult, but listen, I can do some crazy stuff on Vantage. I'm with G Dolphin. I think that Vantage is severely underrated, but this is just my own opinion. I've always played Vantage since she came out. Okay, this is the hard part. So I have I have a flex legend, or possibly with Newcastle, and I have an anchor, and I'm essentially supposed to be playing entry as Vantage. So it can work. Like I say, it's a flex role, so essentially you can see me in the back and then push forward. Take on. Thank you so much, dude. Also appreciate your DM, brother. I read your DM, and I dropped you a follow as well, dude. Appreciate the kind words, man. Seriously.
I promise to find us a good place to kill everyone. Let's land there.
So like you saw with entry, I was the first one into a fight. I didn't think I was gonna get Krabered. If I did enough damage, I would have queued out and repositioned, but I got blasted so fast from a rampart. It was crazy. Or from a rampart, I meant from a Kraber. I'm still waking up. Yeah, they're not breaking off. I was like, maybe they'll land there. No, we'll just all land in the same spot. Okay. If you don't know how your team is going to play, sometimes playing a flex legend is not a bad idea. Sometimes you need an anchor, sometimes you need to push in. Having a legend that can do a bit of both is not a bad thing, you know?
Let's go.
Oh, shoot, hello.
Here.
Go over here to the left. I think their other team's fighting, which is why she left. Another tip for Vantage, you can still pop ult excel. Just gotta click on your inventory. Otherwise it pulls out your weapon. So while this is entry damage, I would consider this still anchor, since what you're trying to do is just create damage from a distance. Oh my god. Or miss. There we go. Should have done that 2 shots earlier, but it is what it is.
Good. Or they're bad.
Okay, they're rezzing, so I have to go up.
Need a new angle on this.
All dead, GG's. So that was entry, unfortunately. But I also knew that they were rezzing, so it was also just an educated guess, you know? I started off as anchoring by doing some damage at a distance. My teammates are nowhere nearby, so I just kind of shoved. So Vantage is like a role that can technically do both, which isn't bad. Like I said, you can essentially adopt and go from different spots. If I'm shooting from a distance before I go in, you're essentially anchor or flex. Like right now I'm anchoring for the team. Like I'm looking around, I'm scouting while they loot. You know, I'm just anchoring the angle and the position. Which is good. I mean, like if I was a Wattson, then I would put rampart walls, I would hold. You know, this is anchoring. This is securing your spot, right? What are you ping that for? Are you trying to ping for me to
We're already inside the next ring.
hit this?
Survey beacon
I can
over
hit
there.
that. Let's go. Yeah, I played Vantage in ranked. I've done the legends I played the split were Vantage, Loba, and Wattson. I would say Wattson was probably played the most. And then maybe Loba was.
Getting a fresh angle.
Yeah, I think Loba was. And then Wattson, and then I played Vantage probably the least. Because the downside is that when games start to slow down, you need a squad with Vantage, because that really pushes. If your squad doesn't push, then the effectiveness of Vantage is, oh shoot, hello.
Come if you want. Let's go there.
Oh, there.
Pray there with level 2 shields. Whole pack is alive. For now. Just try to hide with that shiny tag on you. Shatter the
Oh, you queued away. It went for 150.
reloading. Recharging my shields.
So right now I'm just anchoring. I've created entry. The hard part is I have 2 other legends that are not entry. So technically, like if it was a Pathfinder, if there was another Wraith, they should already be pushed up.
Mark right here.
Unfortunately, I can't run in without my teammates nearby. Then they lack mobility to get in. I'm just chilling in that building. Like if I jumped on it, that person probably would have held that cross right there. Okay, they're going in. It's good.
Echo's got an angle. Moving there.
Shoot. I got a bat. I'm in trouble. Then I can go back in underneath. I think she DC'd. I really think she DC'd.
Here. Level 3.
Armor on the ground for you. I think the Wattson DC, that's really unfortunate. That's horrible timing. They had really good damage though.
Watch my back. I'm healing.
So I pretty much try to act as entry, and then that created angles for them, and they overextend because they think they have it. I think if that Wattson didn't see DC, I'm pretty sure they kill us. I'm almost positive. There's also ducking and weaving that you need to do in ranked. You can't just do everything yourself, no matter how good of a player you are. usually good players, what you see them do in ranked is they'll use their teammates as like, it almost feels like you're using them as bait, you know? Just because you're kind of ducking and weaving out of the fight. I'll use my teammates to ensure that they're cover. Where?
Taking fire. Got a tag on him. Firing. Recharging shield.
I don't know how many I saw for a minute there. I thought I only saw 2. This is a dumb push. Oh, you got her. Nice. No longer dumb push.
Launching to a new angle. Grenade. Reload. Took down some prey. Tried to play shield.
I tell you, I hate facing against lifelines, especially in ranked. That reset over and over again puts so much pressure. It's really difficult. So this is kind of a good example of flexing between roles, because I'll still hold for the team, but I'll still have to be the one to go in. Like, I still flew up and made an angle because I'm the only legend that has mobility, so it's my responsibility to do something. And if I don't do anything, then nothing's going to happen. You just kind of have to remember that. Like, if you have teammates that just don't have mobility, or they just have trouble working their way into a fight, it's really up to you as, like, the Pathfinder, the Wraith, or whoever has mobility to get out to do something. Otherwise, I mean, at a higher level... The lower level, let's say we're all playing Anchor Legends, we all just roll in. That's fine too. Because at least you can create walls and stuff. But right now, since I'm on Vantage, it is my holistic responsibility to like get in there and do something. Let's say if I didn't get in there and they res, then I have a tactical ability to do something, right? That's useful. Or if I don't use my sniper, then I'm not using my utility as Vantage, right? She's basically Seer with a sniper. I mean, I guess. I like to think of her as great, like, anchoring, but also supporting and creating some damage done so then entry fragging can become easier. That's what I think is so great about her. Like, if I have somebody who's super aggro and wants to push everything and I do 150 damage, that's just a very clear opportunity for my teammates to do something. They don't allow swear words within reason, as long as they're not targeted and hurting anybody. Right? I don't know why I'm so far behind. If it's not hurting anybody, I'm fine with it. Like, if it's targeted towards somebody and they're screaming profanity at them, that's not acceptable. But if they're just kind of making a joke, then sure, it's fine. Like, messing around and having some fun. I'm like, yo, that was crazy. You know what I mean? That should be fine. Yo, Reggie, thank you so much for 8 months, man. Hopefully you're doing well. Appreciate you for being here. Yeah, so far, oh, I saw somebody there. 2 teams or a zip? They might be split. I picked somebody up in the main building. I think it's 2 blues and a purple. Oh, they're on the outside over here. Are they what? What? Who's shooting my? I don't know why I thought that was a teammate. Hello? My awareness is really bad there if I thought that was a teammate. Oh my god. I should reevaluate my life. I see a port going down.
And half in the bag. Opening fire on 10 seconds, but the ring's near.
I lack so much information here. I know they're there. Just gonna start knocking.
Reloading.
I think we're getting all our kills stolen from us, man. I'm late. I'm not being aware. I hyper focus on accident. Oops.
Switching it up.
She's going for it, so I'm gonna go for it. Oh, hello.
Catch some prey. Target's shield.
Newcastle can res because he's a beast.
Squad. Recharging shield. Evo shield here. Level 5.
One thing I always do is I drop shields, especially for legends who don't have mobility. I don't know, that fight was really strange. That was a really weird fight. I don't know why I thought so many times it was my teammate shooting or something. We're just having some, I guess, senior moments. Okay, this is probably a dumb push. Reason why is I'm going out with no information. Like that. I'm dropping, guys, don't worry, I'm coming down. They rezzed. Yeah, it was a dumb push. Maybe if I knew where he was at ahead of time, it would have been better, but... Alright, I got a Q to catch up.
Moving to Echo for a better angle.
Reposition. This team is really good. They're really good at keeping together. It makes my job easier.
Tagged him.
If they crack him, I'm just gonna shove like a psycho. Oh, they're going forward. They play really well together. They must be in comms. Like, they have to be. Like, kudos to both this Newcastle and Rampart for playing so well together.
Recharging my shields.
Alright, entry was anchoring. Moving up. The only downside about Vantage is her hitbox size is really large. Makes her not the ideal entry.
Taking a new angle.
Alright, go back. Take a look. Ooh.
Tag on you. I cracked the target's shield. I wounded the prey. That's mark.
Alright, I'm up here by myself now.
Rings nearby. Shatter the prey's shield.
She dropped? Or no? I'm out in the open. I thought she was gonna drop. I know she's a Valkyrie. Oh, there she is.
Rings close. 30 seconds to do up your laces. You trip, you die. Prey's shield. Put down
That zone hurts, man. We go. Not bad, not bad. 9 kills. Yo, Vantage's fat head. I played with decent players, will always be nearby. That's actually true. It's good to see you. Welcome to the channel, welcome to the stream. I've watched your content, man. Surprised to see you here. What are you doing here? I produce average to below grade content. I produce Taco Bell level content. That 3-shot looks like it would be on a Vantage short video. It could be. It wasn't bad. It was just, you know, it's good. Hey, I appreciate the hype. Let's go, dude. I appreciate the kindness. Oh yeah, I try to, when we're doing rank today, I'm gonna try to calm whenever stuff is dumb. But then we're gonna play an anchor legend. These guys are really great, honestly. Like these two teammates are fantastic with anchoring. I love it. I guess it's fine if I have this because I have a lot of bats. I'm just gotta find the last squad. So you don't necessarily need Seer in your squad. Seer is just a little bit more straightforward. Saw that move over there. Hey, Brother Ghost, I appreciate you, dude. Alright, Newcastle's moved up, so I'm going to take that as a sign that he's confident, so I'm going to move up with him.
Moving to Echo for a better angle.
Hey, thank you so much. I appreciate it, dude. Whoa, hello. I'm going to save the ult. There's no reason to even shoot this. Like, what are we going to do? Push on that? Sometimes you get to make an educated guess at stuff. When you're shooting, back, it's either to put pressure. I actually would prefer if they left the height. I actually don't care if they push down on us. That'd be great.
Let's charge that way. Focus up. Busted there.
See if they're going back up. They'll have revs.
Getting shot at. Recharging
Did I hit him for 60? I think I hit him for 60. Because if you're doing damage, the idea is to put pressure, but there's a point where if you all have reds and everything, there's really no reason to poke. Like, there's just no intention to fight. So if you're shooting, I take it as a sign that you're there to fight. If you don't, there they go. Nice, they're moving down. That's perfect. Perfect. Now I can feel confident about sniping him. Otherwise, I'd be wasting my ult.
Tag some prey. Opening fire. Putting up some cover.
I would like to know where the other two teams are. That'd be nice. Come on. And then we're gonna do diamond ranked. And once we, like, these guys are so good at anchoring. Like, they're holding the angle, holding positioning, but they're also taking space, and it's so great to see. Okay, I'm over peeking now. I'm just being dumb.
Not shooting at
What?
us. Time to hunt, little guy. Recharging shields.
Please don't get hit back. Ah.
Reloading. Prey there.
Who shot me in the back?
Forcing my Evo shield.
I really don't like being stuck in a building like this. It bothers me so much. I'm gonna occupy space. The only downside is that there's so many of the these things in the way. So if I were running away, I'd be climbing over boxes like a dummy.
Reloading. Charging my shields.
But I hate being trapped in buildings. I prefer to like take the outside of it and then go into the building if I need to as a last resort.
Opening fire on
He's got an RE. That's better DPS than what I got. Now we can play inside.
Not all of us are
Now we have to chill.
watch it. Grenade.
Those things are really rough.
Damn it.
Oh my god, the amount of walls here. It's crazy.
Recharging my shields.
Giving my shields a recharge.
But there's still 4 squads. I don't understand where everyone else is at. Get rid of that one at least so I can move up.
Opening fire on our prey.
We are hunkered in here. It is driving me insane.
Charging my shields.
I need a wide swing something. If I get a crack, I'm shoving the living heck out of it. If I see a crack, come on, get a crack. Please don't go down, Rampart.
My party, and you can cry if you want.
There we go.
Took down some prey. Die when I don't.
They're rezzing, but I'm counter-rezzing. Oh, come on. No, I got the knock. I probably shouldn't have gone for the res. That's unfortunate.
Just a little bit better.
That's the only downside of playing if you play too defensively. Like, I went out and went for the knock. If one of them didn't go down, we would have been good. Is that I'm surprised. Where are the other teams? This is all the other question. I wish that the other team was actually showcasing some presence. That would be insane. Sometimes you just gotta wide swing something once you do the damage. Once the damage is done, we need to go out. But
I did it for
I'm
my
just
mom.
being picky. It wasn't bad. Like, they did a fantastic job of holding inside. I just wish we were able to make a play like outside. All right, now we'll show an Anchor legend. Anchor. Yeah, the lifeline res. Oh my god! Like I said, it's crazy. It does so good. I probably shouldn't have gone for the res. That RE45 just goes crazy. Literally goes crazy. Oh yeah, I leave every stream up. I leave every stream up. Lifeline is very underrated. She's a great anchor slash flex legend because if you get knocked and she's the last to go into a fight, then she's one of the best legends that's going to keep your team alive. Lifeline should never be the first one down in the squad because then you're not using her utility. Her utility literally is rezzing teammates.
I just hope I don't have to fight with a smiling robot. I'm just kidding. He's fine.
That wasn't bad though. We got points. We did good. Are you good at crypto? I haven't played crypto in a long time. How to get a 2K damage badge? Best legend for it? It depends more on your loadout, what you're running. If you have 2 close range weapons and you're not shoving everything, your damage is going to be low. If you have 2 long range weapons and your team is fighting everything close range, your damage is probably not going to be very high. It depends how they play. This is just an alt account. This is just for educational purposes. After this, we're literally probably not coming back to this account at all. Don't worry, like we're not coming back to it.
You know what I look like. Come find
Oh, 100%. I want to kill the lifeline first, ideally. I 100% agree with that. You got to get the lifeline out of that lobby, man. If I play Wraith, do I need to be aggressive in and out or just play my style? Well, it depends what your style is. What's your style? If you're anchoring, then maybe you might be better on Anchor Legend. But if you play so defensively that you're never in a fight, then Wraith might actually get you to fight more. It's like being an introvert and then being in a very busy city. It helps bring out the worst in you. Because, like, I'll give an example for myself, okay? When I lived in New York for, like, 10 years, I'm a very introverted person, right? I don't like going out and doing stuff. Like, I'm just very introverted. But when I'm in a very busy city, it forces me to interact with other people. So it helps me practice the things that I'm weak at. It's not a bad... You want to play your play style, but I encourage players to also branch out and try different things. Because you may find that the opposite might actually help bring you and well balance you as a player, right? You can be good at something, but if you're not well balanced as a player, then you're kind of forced into always playing a certain role, or you can't play with certain people because you don't know how to flex between roles. And that's also bad. If all you know how to do is entry and you just can't shoot anybody long range and you're just like, oh, I gotta push, then if you play with 2 friends that are defensive, then you can never really instigate them to really push because either you do a lot of damage to get them to push or, what's the word I'm looking for? Or you're just like, not matching their pacing essentially. Does that make sense? So hopefully that was at least a decent analogy in how you should identify it. Like, if you find you're overly aggressive and you're pushing in and you're never waiting for your teammates and you're always dying by yourself in a 1v1, switch to a flex legend or defensive legend. You're going to learn a whole lot. Wow, this pulls towards us. This is insane. The reason why you'll learn a lot is because, just like I did in the first round, think of the first round when I was playing Wraith, and I pushed on that fight, but my other teammate wasn't ready for it. I mean, that's bad entry, essentially, because I was hoping to get a knock and kind of like do things and hope relying on my path, but that's still not being aware of my teammates. You got to be very aware of your teammates. And as entry, the reason I don't play entry in ranked is because I go ooga booga a little too hard sometimes. This is why I do very well on a flex legend or I do well on a defensive legend, because it reminds me to pull myself back. Otherwise, I just literally shove everything, and that's not good. So it's a good reminder to pull back and have some patience. There's a rule in competitive early on with Apex. You put your most aggressive player on a defensive legend. So if you're playing with Asu, he would make a great defensive player and anchor instead of entry, because if the other 2 players aren't matching his speed and style, no matter how good they are, then you have off synergy. I would look to see who was the most aggressive in the group and put them on a defensive legend. And I would look to see who was the most passive and put them on an offensive legend so they can learn the role, opposite role. Maybe if they're more self-aware and they have great communication and synergy, sure, they can flex between roles like TSM does, right? They can pretty much go all 3, play all various roles and not have to worry about. A flex legend means that somebody can play anchor and defensive. Or anchor, defensive, and offensive. Like if I have Vantage, I can sit there and snipe and be in the back. I can push in with my tactical. I can take an off angle as a flex legend. You know, you could go between roles a lot more organically.
Hacking this armory.
Whee!
Cargo access requested. Validating credentials. Alert.
It's literally everything to succeed. And sometimes your synergy with another squad just may not be there, right? And that's perfectly fine. I play well in ranked with players that are who know how to play entry very, very well and working their way into a fight. Now there's a very big difference though between entry. What the heck? How did I climb that? That was weird. Okay, there's a very big difference between entry and running in without any thought process, okay? I want to make that very clear. You can play entry and run in and your positioning be just really bad, okay? And if your positioning is bad as you run in, then you're not being an effective entry. I know it's very blunt, but sometimes people just have to hear it. Are they above us? They might be. I'm gonna put Jen down because my teammates aren't healing, and if they come in here and start blasting, we're dead. They're running away. Interesting. Yeah, Ash's entry. Because then she's got the port to even go even further into entry. Anybody between the skirmisher and the assault is pretty much entry. You can play a scan legend as entry. Having a bloodhound run in first and give scans is really, really good. They bring that utility to the table. Let's go over here, I guess. I don't like holding the main building, but it's fine. It's fine. This building is really hard to hold. I prefer the smaller ones. They're much easier to hold. Yeah, let's go here. I'll fence this up. Realistically, I don't know. There's still 16 squads. I mean, I would like to fight. Here's a good question for everybody who's watching. You're probably asking the question. I've actually seen this many times before in chat. If you have zone and you have no kill points, what do you do? Well, the ideal thing to do is to push in. Like, let's say we want to push this way or push that way and look for a fight to get some KP and then go back to our spot if you realize that nobody else is in zone. Because right now, the way the game is going to play out for our squad is literally we have to wait until people run into us. I have 2 entry fraggers, essentially. And I would love to play that. I'm just going to fence up this building at least. This is like our fallback. You're probably wondering as well why I'm fencing the outside. I like to fence the outside of buildings or fence creatively the outside because I like to use the inside as a last resort. I like to occupy space on my team rather than just hiding inside a building, waiting and praying. For these small ones, I have essentially 1, 2. I know you can count the diamonds as well, but I find it much easier just to count them because you never know if you place other fences elsewhere. All right, hold on. Okay. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and I can put a fence on this door. I can put a fence at this door, and then pretty much be done. And as if we're getting pushed, and I still have fences, I can continue to fence the inside of the building. The reason why I said I don't like to hold this building is because here's the main reason why. I love breaching this building, by the way. It's so much fun to do. I'm gonna show you the weak spots of this building. Right here, weak spot. You can shoot people through the canopy in here. You can shoot through that if you see them. You can peek through this if they happen to be on that. You can shoot them. You can shoot them at the corner here if you see them. Blast them, another angle. There's a lot of angles that you can blast them from. And also that they can hit you from, unfortunately. But if you're looking to breach this building, it's just such an easy breach. There's so many little holes and so many little spots that even if they're hiding on the door, you can pretty much see like if you're sniping, hitting with a charge rifle, it's so easy to breach. Even though it takes a couple of bullets, when somebody's running up, this is the reason why you do it. One, it showcases presence. I want people to know that we're in this building. If they move up to this building, they haven't shot the fence, they have to go like this before they go like this. Now, if you're playing against really good players, this doesn't take very long for them to do, but even if they look down for a second and they waste a bit of their mag, it means that they have to reload rather than shoot you with a full mag, right? And if they're standing out in the open like this, right by the fence, they're not a very good player. Their goal is to get inside. If you can delay it by them shooting this and then moving forward, and realize they have to reload, they're technically out of the fight for even a second. Shoot, shoot, shoot. And then they can shoot, right? But they would have to push really aggressively. By that point, I can already put another line of fences here and already be at this angle here. You know, you can put fences, boom, boom, and then boom. I still have more fences. But it's the first line of defense. And if you have a full team running up, them looking back or looking down at this first before looking at you means that they don't know what they're doing. Now, let's say they're peeking like this. This also happens. They're like, oh, I got to take out the fence. And they peek and shoot the fence. That means that they're shooting the fence and they're not shooting at you. This is why I say showcasing presence is really king whenever you're trying to fight. Because if I see some guy peek that corner and shoot the fence and I hit him for 90, we can shove right back. Especially if they're isolated and they don't know how to play. It's much better. Ah, defense, get it?
Care package over there.
9 squads. This is a really slow round. I really wish that this is the downside of like having zone and stuff like that. But hey, I mean, it gives you a moment to kind of teach some stuff. And we're barely going down any RP, so. Hey, we can push something. Let's go. But the fence is also showcased from a distance, like, hey, this is taken, this is secure. I call it just showcasing presence. Showcasing presence is really, really important. Yeah, she could put down 12. Somebody always comments and says, but Daz, look at the little diamonds on your screen. You can see how many fences you put down. Yes, but I don't know how many I put down in this vicinity, right? I know total how many fences I've put down. Time to grief. Oh my god, there's a charge rifle team shooting me from a mile away. Oh my god, baby.
Level 3.
Secure that, might as well. I am playing Wattson entry fragger. I'm a psycho. I have Wattson heirloom. Yeah, I have one on 2 accounts. This one I don't. I'm about to get off this account though. This was just for educational purposes for the morning. And then we'll know if my building is taken too. Oh my god, they're all low. I could fence this. Whoa! I'm backing up. I'm 2 out in the open now. My teammates aren't pushing for some reason, so if they're not going to push, I just have to reposition. Like, if I get into a 1v1 in there and I die, that's on me. Okay, you want to go back? You want to stay? Honestly, I have no idea how many people are in that building. Oh, now we're pushing. Okay. Oh, what about this guy right here? I was hoping to distract him to get in and move elsewhere, but they really help out on getting these guys out. That's fine. We're leaving now? Okay. I'm down. Let's go.
Repairing. I just gotta patch myself up. Hang on.
What the? The heck is this? How do you feel remotely comfortable using my fences in there? That's crazy. That's some next level stuff, man. Not gonna lie. Like, they have themselves fenced in. What if it's a solo? Okay, I'm in a really dumb spot. Oh no, she's starting to shoot my fences. Alright, I'll go with my teammates. I'll stop being dumb. Reading is impossible. I don't know how to read. I'd rather hold the roof of this. Alright, I'm gonna replace Jen, and I'm gonna play aggro on the roof for poke damage. even though my teammates are using it there. So I'm gonna put it right here. Oh, you can't put it on the roof anymore. That's so sad. Oh my god, that guy's low. Is she using my fences because she's solo? Is that what's going on? That rampart might be by herself. I'm gonna go shove the rampart.
Shots fired and they're hitting me. Zipline deployed. Recharging shields. Enemy over there.
Okay, I'm gonna have to play this solo. That's very frustrating. My teammates don't want to fight. Yeah, she's solo, man. Might have been greedy. If we lose, I take responsibility. We can go back to our spot now. I just wanted to get her out. I know it's greedy, so my bad if it costs us a game. Yeah, they're shooting at them, and I can move out here and cover. So right now I'm using like a little head glitch here. It's working, nice. And just holding the angle for them. Even though realistically they should be holding the angle for the Wattson, but I used them as bait for a second there. Alright, let's back up. What do you do if you have bad teammates? Oh shit, I tabbed out. Oh my god, okay, we're good. Oh no, I have the crosshair on screen. Okay, we're good. Oh my gosh, that was scary. If you have bad teammates, you can always get teammates to move the way you want them. At some point. Putting Jen in here. Is there a way to get up? Whew. Okay. Answer my own question. Start fencing the outside. Oh, you went up. Okay, I'm away. I have an ultimate accelerant, so I should be able to get up. Whee! I'm here. Well, I can't get back on height if I jump down. Whoa! I should have looked. I knew that team was rotating. That's my fault. I'll take responsibility. I should have looked. Even if my teammates were behind me, honestly, I shot all those people earlier. I should have put Jen here. I should have been looking down once we reset. It's fine. I love how you though have the wire for speed skin. Yeah. All right, we're gonna hop into the main account and start doing some diamond lobbies. So pretty much what you've seen is anchor, flex, and then entry. So if you feel like nobody's making any entry or moving up, then you have a problem. Somebody has to fill entry. If nobody's anchoring, I mean, I'm anchor, so I honestly should have put some stuff there, you know? Dude, every pro abuses a charge rifle. How many times have you seen in TSM running the charge rifle? They won LAN by running charge rifle. If it's in the game, you gotta use it. Abuse what you got.
Forget that.
I should have known this team was gonna rotate. It's a simple knowledge, essentially, knowing that they're rotating from the north. We fight a team that what are they gonna do? They're gonna push. Listen, Egg Roll Man has this. Even getting third place. Hello, Derek. How's it going? No, Pathy, I believe in you. I believe. It's a duo squad, and the last squad is, or last two squads are up top. If only I had competent teammates. Don't think like that. Think of how you can improve your gameplay. Everyone else complains if I had better teammates, but the reality is if you focused on your own gameplay, you would create more openings, you would hold more angles, you'd hold more damage. Like, if I just went up there and anchored, and once I got the 2 knocks and then put fences, I think we probably could have won that. Granted, yeah, my teammates could have done the same, but I got greedy on looking down below on that one guy, you know? I shouldn't have got so greedy. I know better. There you go. We went up like, what, 500 RP on this account? So what we're going to do, we're going to log into the other account. You ready to go into the Abyss? Let's change this. We're going to call it switching accounts. Okay. Put on a screen. Or just disclaimer that we're switching accounts. And the reason why we're doing it is because we're going to play in diamond lobbies now. We don't need to be in plot. I got my point across. We played entry. We played off angle. We played all that stuff. So I'm leaving that on screen because it's going to be the black void of darkness of Horizon ult. And I'm switching to diamond. We're going to play some diamond. If we play like crap, I guess we probably deserve to be in plat today. But let's see here. No score. I'm loading up. Don't worry, it's loading up. This will have that on screen. And then my main right now, let's see here. Let's use that. My main right now has is masters. This one is almost, I think, halfway through D3. And then my other account that you just saw is plat. But I only do that whenever I'm trying to do something educational because I need to record some footage in plat or I need to do something in diamond and so forth. I don't really stay on those counts very long. It's like only for like a split second, really. Okay, let's turn this off. Boom, done. Who should we play? I guess we start with Wattson. In diamond, why not? Mostly when I'm doing coaching and if I'm trying to coach somebody through plat, showcase what the lobbies are like. And then figure out what they're doing in platinum compared to just, or if they're like a gold player and I'm diamond, I can't queue with them in rank, so I need to be of a general skill level as them to coach them. Or if I'm trying to give an example of what I did at the beginning of the stream because I suck when I just wake up and I know that, so I need to hop in those lobbies just to start. There's really no other reason why you need 2 accounts or so forth. I just happen to use them because I have to coach. So that's why I do it. It makes sense. Okay. Best Vantage skin? I started running the skins that just kind of blend in with the environment, to be honest. Or we'll do Vantage. Yeah, let's do Vantage. What's your opinion on no-fill Wattson fortifying and camping a building when the zone is small? It depends if you're trying to showcase space and showcase presence. If you know that on my recent spectating series, I went in and started showcasing presence, then I went to go rat afterwards. If I have a really good rat spot, I'll just rat. If I know that I don't have a really good rat spot at all and every team is around me, I'll just fence up and pretend I'm a team of 3. It's not a bad idea. It's just as soon as they know that you're solo, then you're screwed.
I'm the jump master. I'll pick us a good perch.
Any good tips for playing Vantage? Put away Echo. Don't have Echo out all the time, especially in rank, because it's just going to scream that that's where you're located.
Sidelines look good over there. This must be what a bullet feels like. Pretty cool.
Holding your ult only whenever you're going to do damage. We'll turn this off just in case they start screaming profanities. Especially if I'm on YouTube, you know, demonetization, all that fun stuff. I'll turn into a turkey. Okay, I'll just run SMG. I saw the other guy pick up a sniper. No crafter here? Nope. It's like, I'll get myself a Volt. I'll ping that for my teammate.
Shield here. Level 2.
Not bad, not bad.
Looking for sniper optics.
I don't see any, I'm sorry. Okay.
Sniper ammo here.
Sniper stock here. Level 2.
These aren't bad guns. I just prefer an SMG of some type.
Optics here. Sniper.
Traveling intergalactically.
Sniper stock here.
Okay, so let's take a look at zone.
You want to keep your shoulder in its socket.
It's gonna pull south. Usually the ideal thing to do if you can't get into a fight early on, you just got to go to zone, especially if you have a team. Like I have Wattson. There's a console here. I need for her to hit it. So I could just incentivize my teammate to hit the console by pinging it. Most of the time they'll do it. Yeah, there you go. Look at that. See?
That's a first of many nights to go out.
That is a hard pull south. That sucks. I think we should start barreling through. Ooh, you see somebody? I shouldn't have pulled out my ult. I mean, she shot, so it's not bad. Alright, let's start working our way in. I'm not taking the graph cannon. I don't have any information. I don't want to get blasted in the air. One really good tip, and I even made this mistake. Anita and I were talking about this. Don't take zips or rotational abilities if you don't have information. Are they shooting at us? A bullet hit the side of that building. 12 seconds till zone closure. Might as well just work our way in. I'm kind of down to push these guys if we get some good entry. If I queue up, I'm by myself. I bet you they were. Oh, there they are. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that.
They're far.
How did I miss that? Oh my god, I suck.
Opening fire on our prey.
We're on low ground. Sucks. I could get up to height, but I'd be by myself right now. Low on ammo. Swap these two. The team came that way. Okay, we're playing defensively. I get it. I get it. I just don't have a lot of ammo for this then. Oh, I'm so tempted to get up there. Okay, the dumbest thing I could do, but my teammates are not about it, is literally getting up in there and fighting. I can always queue back. I gotta loot. Need heavy. No heavy. I'm screaming.
Recharging my shields.
Batting. I can push right back in. Hopefully the horizon comes up. No, I'm dead. Oh god, I got out of that just in time. It sucks. I should have calmed that I was just going for loot. My teammates started rushing in, which is fine. I get that they got to cover for me. I was just trying to get loot. That's all I needed. I should have calmed it. Do you notice Vantage's higher hitbox compared to Wattson? Yes. Oh, other person left. Yeah, it was the other team. I should. The only thing I would have done differently there is just told him I was just going in to get loot. That's it. I was in a queue back. And we go again. I just needed heavy ammo. That's it. Hey, Portal, what's up? I never know where to drop, so I end up going to the farthest point. Sometimes you just want to be closer. Just put yourself in closer areas because you'll have easier rotations. Thoughts when picking a landing spot for ranked? This better and more in zone. Like for Broken Moon, I always pretty much land exclusively Promenade because nobody lands there and it's easy rotation getting to spots. Checkpoint is really good for rotating in. I like Checkpoint. I don't necessarily disagree with North Pad either. Even though it's outside of zone, based on the way the zone is built, it always tends to pull towards like the northern side. If it pulls towards the south, I don't know, I usually find it easier to rotate than going through the north side. North side is a lot harder to rotate through. Who am I playing again? Wattson. What's your opinion on Wattson no-fill fencing? I already answered that. I answered the question already. I mean, I can answer it again, but I know I answered it. Just got my COVID vaccine. I'm feeling terrible. Hopefully you feel better. I'm sorry you haven't been feeling well. Got any tips into starting a YouTube Apex channel? Upload because you enjoy it. If you enjoy uploading, just upload. Assume you're not going to make any money. And do it because you enjoy it, not because you want to make money. It's the same answer if you want to be an actor and singer. Assume you're going to do it because you're not going to make any money. Do it because you love it. If you love it, money will come at some point, I'm sure. Because you'll find some sort of career where somewhere, editing, posting your own content, marketing, search engine, anything, you know what I mean? I'm gonna land right here. This is gonna be TDM. TDM. Oh wow, that sucks. What? Oh gosh. Ah, that sucks. Is this 2 teams? Where's the Gibraltar? Oh, they traded. Just Horizon left and she's rezzing right now. Is she gonna make it? Oh, he ran. I think this was 2 teams, unfortunately. I don't think it was just one. That is unfortunate. Otherwise, we 100% won that fight. Because I was fighting a Gibraltar at the start. And then we killed a Loba. I saw like at least 5 people. GG's, I could have hit more fences. Yeah, this team just rolled up right after. It was a rough 50-50. And now they're losing. Feels bad. Doing pretty good. I'm not feeling 100%, but I'm doing not too bad. Not too bad. We essentially TDM'd at the start there. Who's your main? I usually play Wattson, Vantage, or Loba. One of the 3. Should Vantage get side pub info from Echo when he's out? I don't think so. I think it's fine. How to overcome my panic attack when fighting? You just gotta keep fighting. Do so much TDM to the point where you're so comfortable that you no longer panic.
We'll get along beautifully. Just don't touch my things. I keep my squad mates insulated.
What do you mean Wattson? Because when I first started playing the game, well, not really first started playing. When I was playing like early competitive, nobody wanted to play Wattson. I was kind of forced into the role, and I just ended up really enjoying playing Wattson. It's Loba.
Trust me, I know the ring best.
I'm surprised these. I mean, most people drop pretty hot off the rip, but I'm surprised. If you're all aim, no brain, is it better to play entry? Probably not, because then your entry is going to be really bad because you don't know how to position. Somebody can have fantastic aim, but then like when they rush into fight, just play it so bad, and then they're just pretty much throwing every single game. Oh, this is unlucky. I didn't get much. Okay, finally I got a gun. Nice. I can go help. I'll go loot. I'm fine with that.
We are not alone. Look over here. Setting a fence. Anyone passes through here? No fences.
Oh my gosh, how did I fall? Dude, I threw the game. And for 16. Just because I couldn't climb up. Mechanical error. Warning, mechanical error. It did knock one. We keep crawling back.
1 minute. The ring isn't far.
They're rezzing right now?
I am down.
Shoot. That's unfortunate.
It's all about the information you have that I
GG's. Come by the live stream and tell me I'm awful. I'm streaming right now. Daz on YouTube. I'm terrible. How do you improve your game sense? By just making mistakes. You don't play Horizon? I haven't played Horizon in a hot minute. As a control player, how do you get more game sense? Same way you do it on MNK. I botched the climb up so badly there. I needed to get height. Would you change your main if you had a solid 3-stack? Everyone played their roles? Yeah, I constantly shift between. That's why I have Loba and I have Wattson and Vantage. I switch between depending on how we're playing. If we need more of a flex legend, if we need more of an anchor, probably play a little Loba instead right now. Shameless plug, right? Might as well. I mean, the guy said it was horrible. I'm like, you can come tell me live that I'm horrible. Is streaming on YouTube worth it? Sure, why not? What do you do on those days when your shots are not as good? You just need better positioning. Your aim is always within a pretty much a degree of like margin of error. You'll have days where you pop off and you have days where you don't play well, and it's completely okay. At least you know where you're where you sit essentially. Like today, like we hot dropped or we like even if we review like the last couple of games, like I just screwed up my climb. Maybe I should just play it more patient because I have 2 people that are playing entry, so if I was able to get height, then I could at least create an opening for them so they could push in. But if I have 2 people that are playing entry and they play very passive, then I just need to hold back. Or just not screw up my climb. The other one we dropped, it was pretty much TDM. Drop safer, so you don't have to worry about that. And then what was the first one? Oh yeah, I was just trying to get loot, and then the Wattson shoved in with me. Which isn't bad, the Watson's just trying to give support. I should have just calmed at least. I'm just grabbing ammo, that's it. So very simple mistakes, very simple things that can easily be cleaned up. So if I'm going for something, it wasn't the intention to really push. I literally needed heavy. I didn't have any heavy. We'll do some Loba.
What do you get for the girl who has everything?
Looking for a new main? Should I do Wraith? Whoever you enjoy playing the most. Yeah, especially in diamond lobbies, it's a lot more punishing. Like you saw, plat lobbies are so much easier. Like it's such a wall when you hit diamond. It requires you to really up your game, like night and day. Unfortunately.
Is your champion. If you're looking for a sign to back out, this is it.
Hey, I'll call myself out of mistakes. I know whenever I make a mistake. I'll just have to pull it back with my teammates. That's pretty much it. Unfortunately, in ranked today, we're going for a lot of... this time, I don't have control of it, but we're kind of going for a lot of 50-50s. We'll land on the backside over here. I think these guys are going to land closer together, which is good. Nice, nice, nice. So you know what I'm going to do over here, actually. Okay, they're landing there, so I'm going to take the other building instead. And then we got to push in pretty quick. All right, we go.
That was quick.
One's knocked. It's unfortunate. It's got to hold. They're already up there. Take her Q. Push her! Rip. Nice. Just one more. Oh no. Oh, I got a block for her. Nice. Resing a pop. He almost got the res off. Res is off now. Ah, CG's. Man, that's unlucky. I could have landed more shots when I landed. We went for it though. That Wraith did her job. I just didn't do enough damage. Not bad, not bad. We go again. Do you enjoy your main legends because of their personalities? This is a mix. Yo, what's up? It's Fire. Fire came in with a raid. Let's go, dude. If you guys haven't, be sure to go follow Fire. I really appreciate the fact you came by with so many beautiful people. Been watching you play Diablo. Hopefully you guys are enjoying Diablo. I think you were on Warzone, right? What is your take on no more skill-based matchmaking? I'm pretty sure it's there. How have you been, man? Haven't been part of the stream in a while. Doing great, dude. Doing great. You know, we're posting content. We're still grinding. We post YouTube stuff all the time. We're grinding.
I've seen it all. Only the best for my friends.
It's never going to be perfect, but you just got to do the best you can. That's pretty much it. Any tips to get out of plat? I mean, really, realistically, plat is just significantly easier than diamond. As long as you're fighting and then going into zone, you're going to be just fine. And just play patient.
I'm the jump master. Don't be afraid.
If you get a bad teammate who made a stupid decision, we need to follow it? No. If I was climbing this building, I would probably just leave. Because my teammate was dumb and they failed. Like, I straight up, I wouldn't mind being abandoned either, because I know that this climb, when I did that, was dumb. I couldn't get up height. Yo, Tony, what's going on? Do we have, can we do explanation? Oh, I got it. Explanation point fire. Should pop up with,
Heard that.
there it is. If you enjoy Call of Duty content that's pretty, that educates the same way that I do, you definitely got to subscribe to Fireborn.
Let's check out that.
Didn't even know I was watching live. Woke up and my phone was still on. Well, it's good to have you here. What's up, man? Good morning. Rise and shine. Are you not getting angry? Because they're mostly my fault anyways, most of these games. And it's RNG. That's just a battle royale. I know where I could play better. I know what I need to do. If you have confidence, you know how to play the game, you know what you're good at what you do, then you don't really get angry. Plus, it's just RP. It's easy to gain. It's easy to lose, easy to gain. This is what it is. No reason to get upset. We've learned some stuff, right? I pushed a little too aggressively, screwed up my climb. Whenever I pushed up, it could have been a little cleaner.
That's how you get cooked.
Wow, that's unfortunate. Almost cracked him, though. I'll have my low bolt in a minute. Wow, okay, wow. There might zip up. I need to back up, I need to back up, I need to back up.
Hold on, I need to heal.
I knew the nade was nearby. I guess I'm out of it today. Very well placed nades. Very good stuff. Oh my god, that guy got shredded.
45 seconds. Setting up shop.
Really should have grabbed heals and being greedy.
Wingman, sniper ammo here.
Where'd zip? It's hard when you're playing with randoms, man. I just want to push so bad, but I know that's just going to be the death of me. Continue looting. We need to look for anything.
Getting shot at. Spotted. Double timing it. Recharging my shields.
I think they're looking to see if this is isolated. I need literally another low bolt for HP.
Recharging my shield. Care package incoming.
There's really not much you can do if your teammates just aren't willing to push, besides just chilling and waiting to see if they'll make a mistake. I have no resources. I can't push, unfortunately.
I need help.
Don't draw me anything.
Syringe here.
Thank you.
Hold on, I need to heal.
When will the our Resident Evil 4 stream be? This Saturday. Or sorry, this Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. I'm gonna do 3 streams.
Healing.
Yeah, they're coming back. Use this head glitch.
I've got just the thing for you. Target here.
Got a hot 30 rep right here.
What are you doing out in the water?
Taking fire. Jump drive set.
We get reconvene with our teammates.
Recharging my shield.
Wait for a second here.
Healing up. Eyes are open. Back an enemy shield.
Recharging my shields.
We are struggling, chat. We are struggling.
I broke an enemy shield. Reloading.
Oh, God.
They spotted me. I'm taking shots.
Wow. We're so screwed.
Need to recharge my shields. Give me a sec. Patching myself up. Put a light down range.
They got us, man. We just need one of them to make a mistake.
Need to recharge. Give it a shit.
I just gotta hold zip. This is crazy.
Broken enemy shield. Reloading. They spotted me. I'm taking shots.
Need to recharge. Contact with hospital.
Give me a sec. Recharging shield.
Patching myself up.
Pop and smoke.
This is the most defensive plays ever.
Welcome to the shop. I've got just the thing for you.
Oh, cracked one. I just went for it hoping to create entry, but I don't know. I did a lot of split damage. Going for the res.
Give my shields a recharge. Taking fire.
Oh, we got him.
Tango down. Smoke out. Taking a knee. Patching up.
He's about to jump down.
Give me a sec. Recharging shields.
I don't know where he went. They're resing down here. On my ping, I'm right on top of them. Finished me.
This game really is a death sentence. For you.
Ooh, good Maggie Q. The smoke. Get the armor swap, nice. Oh my god, I don't know why this is so intense. Holy crap. Oh, don't get greedy, don't get greedy. Oh, you win those, you win those. Oh my god, he got it. Oh my gosh. Quick, Wraith's up top. Yo, that's crazy. I can't believe that whole fight turned out the way it did. That's insane. GG. She got a lot of damage at the end there. That's insane. It all paid off in the end. That's crazy. Yeah, we hit masters. We're vibing on alt account right now. That's crazy. That guy massively clutched. That was awesome. What is your least favorite rank? What does that mean? What do you mean by that? Oh shoot. Another team here. I can always craft banners. I'm gonna try to get out. I don't have anything. And there's another team that was trying to snipe me from a distance. What are you watching? Dude, I don't know. This is a circus.
Watch the map. We're spread too thin.
Let's move there.
1 minute till close.
Shoot, I need materials though. I need materials so I can craft.
Take fire. Pop and smoke.
You think it's possible to hit masters? 100%, man. It just takes time.
Using a Phoenix kit.
So we can at least grab a gun. Thought I heard something on my right. If I hit the bins, once I hit this bin, I should be able to craft you in
I
Jurassic.
wonder what we'll find over there.
Go the long way around though. What's the best way to improve game sense? Make mistakes and learn from your mistakes, and don't get angry. Don't blame other people for your mistakes.
Enemy over there. Don't let them. Let's head that way.
It's so easy just to get angry and blame other people, but there's just so much that you could always do better. Like maybe if I played that patiently instead of just shoving. But at the end of the day, we did win, so maybe it was for the best, right?
They usually carry rare platforms.
I'm gonna be very fast on this though. I would queue, but then I feel like it's just gonna be red flag right towards me. Get this bag at least. Does it move in?
He's red. Spotted. Double timing it. Up in the chimney. Make it 2. Look at the
There's
chart.
somebody
I
over
see an
here.
enemy over there.
Try to craft still. This is so risky.
My shields are recharged.
I'm crafting. Patience.
They got me. I'm down.
Hey, they both showed up. Nice.
Teammate's banner. I looted our teammate's banner.
Got both your banners. That timing was perfect.
Extra treasures here. You're welcome. The next ring's far. There better be something good along the way. Let's go there.
I don't know if this is gonna work. Chat. Need to heal. They're behind me. We're just gonna have to run really quick. The other team should be fighting still, but we'll see.
Jump right in position. Hold on, I need to heal.
I don't see them yet. Somebody zipping? Oh shoot. I'm dead. Just leave me.
I'm down.
Let me at him. Now for the range.
They're shoving, just leave me, just leave me. Hey Light, what's up, man? Can't get at a gold solo queuing, what should I do? Practice on your positioning. Just keep playing patient, just keep trucking along. VOD review, look at what mistakes you're making, you know?
1 minute. Ring's pretty close.
I don't know why they're underneath here.
Seconds. Ring's close.
Surprised they went all the way that way.
Mike. I say we move there.
They're not on top of me, but I don't know where they're at. So, oh, they're shooting from a distance.
Ring's nearby.
I'm gonna hide around this corner. I should be safe, but play you first and foremost. They flew on me. They flew on me. One of them gave up height. I don't know why.
Firing.
Who gives up height just to kill a rat? That's crazy.
Ring.
Who does that? I'm literally a rat. Oh my god, you were ballsy.
Recharging my shields. Heads up. The ring's moving.
And I gotta. Sometimes you just gotta run, and I'm perfectly fine with it. There's a reason why I'm telling you to run, because I know the odds aren't in our favor, right? There's no reason to play our banners. Oh man. Might be able to get in. That first fight just took a really long time, but I mean the Bangalore clutched it, so I got no complaints, you know? If they can make it over here, they should. This zone is gonna hurt. I don't think they got heat shields. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. I don't think they make it. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. Oh my god! Oh! Holy crap! Oh my gosh! That's insane! They survived! I don't believe it. That's so crazy. Literally, look at the HP! Oh my god. That's crazy. You gotta leave a like for this guy. That guy, wow. Wow. Literally a millisecond away from death. That's crazy. Yeah, it's a rat. Oh no. You got, oh my god. Let's go, dude. That's crazy. Oh no. Oh, good try. That's insane. That's crazy. That was fun to watch, though. What are the odds that two rats went to the same spot? It's crazy. Yeah, what a circus of events. Is it possible solo queue to master without a mic? Yeah, you just gotta be very aware of your teammates. I mean, I'm calming a few things every once in a while, but realistically, we're without a mic, and mostly because, you know, we're on YouTube and don't want to get crazy demonetized for something crazy, you know. Do you have an in-depth video on mistakes that we should be looking for? Also, is there any software you recommend for recording? I mean, I use Shadowplay. I mean, you can just use about anything. It doesn't have to be good quality. Record in 480p as long as you can kind of make out what's happening. Record in 720p. You know? That was insane though. Unfortunate. Crazy.
I've seen, nothing down there scares me.
What a absolute shamble of a game. And right now, like with Diamond, there's so many, like, I will admit, I feel like there's so many cheaters. And there's been so many wallers. It's been crazy as of late. How do I get used to Diamond? I'm stuck in D4. Just gotta keep playing. You just plummet down to plat and go back up. Plummet down to plat and go back up. And learn from every single mistake. And understand there's gonna be good days and there's gonna be bad days. I mean, we lost RP. I mean, we started playing at the beginning of the day. We're playing plat lobbies, which is significantly easier. You can just roll everything. But, you know, Diamond right now is pretty difficult. Hey, look, we got the Wraith back. There's not enough people at these upper echelons. You're gonna run into the same people over and over again. There's just not enough people. How do you remain calm and stay patient? If you're confident in your skill set, then you don't get upset. If you're not confident, that's when people get upset. Because they're upset because they don't know how to improve. If you know how to improve, then there's nothing to be upset about. If you can see the path like, oh, I screwed up there. Oh, man, I could have played that differently. Like, at least you know. And knowing that you don't get frustrated because you know what the path is. I think what people get frustrated is just because it feels like you're banging your head against the wall. And then, of course, you're playing with randoms and you're fine. No, I can see where if you play with somebody for a really long time and they're not improving, and then it can be frustrating because now you're in the same boat where they're not improving. But if your intention is just to have fun, then just know what the end goal is, right? Ping me charge. I can't fight close 200 plus ping. Okay, that's fun. So we have a anchor on Valkyrie. And we have the other guy who's not Wraith, who's also an anchor, and I guess I can flex between the two roles.
Evo shield here. Level 2. Evo shield here. R301 here.
Activating jump drive.
Rings close and we've still got a minute.
First blood. Someone cracked under pressure.
I love how you and Dyer are having fun. Now we're vibing, dude. We're having a good time.
Rings right there. Don't leave anything good
I need
behind.
more time.
Technically, it's an alt account, so I'm not too worried or been out of shape.
That quadrant.
I've already hit masters. We're educating. We're learning. There's always stuff I can learn, improve upon. I'm not too worried.
Turbocharger.
30 seconds and the ring is close.
I have a Loba ult in a minute. They should be here, actually. For my teammate. I can Q on roof if needed.
Heads on a swivel. Someone's been through here.
Perfect. Havoc rifle here.
Ring closing
I do want to drop the ult, but they're going to know we're here.
Pierce their hearts. And their feet.
Let's climb up. Now, it's not the most intelligent thing to drop the Loba ult here, but I'm going to do it anyways.
Shopping.
Grab whatever I can. Alright. Otherwise, it's been kind of looted dry. Does team leave? I was thinking that the Loba ult might bring them out, too. Oh, they're there.
out there. With my eyes. Tally on bandit out there.
Let's get the height on the right side.
Care package.
Care package on the way. I like the sound of that. Jump drive out.
Oh, they're crafting.
Frag out.
Grenade out.
Could have been better shots. That's whatever. Move up.
Hey, thanks.
This is perfect. Thank you.
Enemy over there. Don't let them see you.
Oh, they're low.
Reloading.
Reloading.
We could push this. It's not bad. Catalyst would be anchor, but if somebody's running charge rifle, then they're also kind of anchor. So it's like I got two anchors essentially. One guy in 200 ping, and then one at one that's running a, you know, catalyst.
Watch out.
They're shooting at me.
Oh, I lost momentum.
Charging on my shields.
They're focusing on me.
Shoot him at the flank.
Cracked an enemy.
Crap.
I'm down.
I went in. We had a Loba or lifeline for like 140. Nice. There we go.
One bogey down.
Lifeline's dead, which is huge. Should have played it more patiently. I did run in, but I don't know. I'm gonna play that differently. Coming back. I mean, we got the knock effectively, but then I had to trade my own life for it, so that's kind of bad. I wouldn't have gone for the trade then. I should have just held up top and played a little slower. But since the Valkyrie was up top, I wanted to try to get an off angle or flank. That was like the intended goal. But I essentially went for a 1v1, and that's bad. Even though if I got the jump, even if I got close, even if I got the knock, then yeah, it would have been a well-educated guess of a push. Otherwise, just like that was a bad push. I was hoping I would be able to get the flank. That's what I was hoping for. And I got shot in the back. Because I'm the only one who can play entry, so I have to go in and make a play or something. Because otherwise, we're all just going to be in limbo, essentially, you know? Does stretch res make the enemy stray feel faster? I don't know. They heard you Q and still, yeah, I don't know why. That was crazy.
No matter what, we get each other home.
I would try to slow myself down a bit more because I'm over pushing.
Hi. Am I supposed to?
Let's try again, Loba.
Some gold.
What 2 to 3 legends would you recommend for improvement if you're all aim and no brain? Put yourself on anchor. Because I assume that you won't know how to push. My pushes have been very questionable. That's why I play anchor. But if with entry, you also have to make a lot of assumptions if you're pushing in to do damage that if somebody's going to come in and help you. Like if I saw my entry push in, I'd be right on them, you know? But that's just something that has to occur organically and naturally as you play together.
Good over there. On second thought, scrap that.
Where did you want to go? Where'd you want to go? Ping again? Oh wait, a lot of people are going checkpoint after all. Play it safer. Wall.
I bet that's a good spot. Woman's intuition. Eyes on the prize.
Yeah, I wanted to flank and I got flanked by the flanker. Yeah, because I assumed the one that was on the roof dropped and I saw somebody shoot inside and I was trying to go for a flank and it just didn't work.
Let's check out that area.
Reloaded.
Good starting damage.
Attention. First blood.
First blood. Gotta be someone. Glad it's not one of us.
Right, we're together at least. Going for a good amount of damage.
Give it in the chimney.
Recharging my shields.
Teammate backed up.
1 minute.
I can still keep the pressure and move forward. They have height on me though.
Gone for good.
Teammates on the far right. I don't want them to go for a 1 on their own. Covering for them for a minute. I did a lot of damage, luckily.
Taking a new angle.
We have 45 seconds.
Okay, at least we're all together now. That works. Climb up here and then throw down an ult to gather some resources.
Open up shop.
And then I'll cover on the outside here, looking.
Half of one.
Okay, I'm gonna grab some stuff. Anything really.
Recharging shield. Healing.
And grab more cells. Okay, I'm gonna take roof, hold the roof. Well, they loot so I can cover. I feel like they left. There. Cracked one was moving up a little closer. Almost cracked the other. Nice, she got her down. I got a heal. I'm gonna drop just to help. You can see me through smoke. Nice, good cleanup, good fight. That was nice, that was good. That's better.
That was the whole squad. No quarter given. Reloading.
We'll stick with a Havoc. Why not? It's actually not too bad.
Extended light back here. Level 1.
Alright, that was a good fight. So having the height there helped me at least create some entry. So when they pushed in, then we're able to get them off. The Loba was there to give us some confidence, get us some loot. So we're in the fight. We can gather materials. We're good.
Ooh, careful.
Essentially slow down. This could be a positive KP game. We'll see. All right, sounds good, Anita. There's no judgment here. You can play whoever you want. Doesn't matter if you play C or whoever, you know? Play who you enjoy.
Current angle sucks.
Capping FPS can help you do certain movement tech and create a more consistent gaming experience. 2x. I'll stick with this. I'm good. I'm good at what I got.
I need energy ammo.
I can drop you some. I don't have a lot. There's not a lot in this area, unfortunately. I'll probably end up crafting ammo and bats. Yeah.
Crafting. Just a sec.
Energy ammo here.
highly doubt this will hit anything else, but okay, that's all the energy in the area, unfortunately. Grab the mag, grab the heat shields, and then I gotta craft some ammo.
I'm crafting. Really takes time.
It's not bad once you win a fight just to craft and just kind of slow it down, especially when you need resources. Resources are everything when it comes to winning fights, especially if you need batteries, which I'm about to dogpile the living heck out of batteries. How do you feel about the charge rifle? Is it just a crutch? No, I mean everybody in comp runs it. It's just a good gun. Use what works. Don't feel like you have to not use snipers or use SMGs or shotgun just because somebody says they're a crutch or whatever. I should probably run nades, but I'm gonna run more ammo.
Survey beacon over there.
Because if you look at pro play, you're going to see every charge rifle and sniper in the whole world for poke damage. So just because somebody says, "Oh, that's super cringe," it's are you there to win, or are you there just to respect 0.01% of the player base that you're trying to earn respect from? You're there to win and play. Like, if you're there to win and play, have fun, run whatever the heck you want. Don't care what a pro or content creator thinks about whatever guns you're running. It literally doesn't matter. 0.01% of the player base versus your own fun and trying to win and gain RP, right? Whenever I lay down those stats, you're just like, wow, I should just play my game how I want to play it. It's like, exactly.
Weapons optics here. Mid-range. Makes your platform more versatile. Shield cell here. I need shield.
Drop another low bolt here after looking at the minimap.
Hold in on our prey.
Let's head that way. There's someone over there.
Should be leaving over here in a second. Also a rat over there. Alright, I'll put the low bolt down. Maybe they got the scan and just decided not to push. That's an option.
Do some shopping.
I used to run max FOV, but then I changed it recently. Because that's what I was aim training at for a little while.
Thermite grenade here.
It's the only reason. No magic sauce. I just so happened to be training at 104 FOV, and I just decided to switch it.
I see someone over there.
They took zip. They're coming over.
Recharging shields.
Try and hide with that shiny tag on you.
I can't even see him when I'm hitting him. Move it just a little bit. Trying to incentivize my teammates that we can push this.
The next ring's far. Come on.
I'm gonna have to queue away. They're not pushing up with me. Unfortunate.
Taking fire.
You notice that I try to at least occupy space with my teammates, but if they don't move, they don't move. I can't force them to move. Unfortunately. But at least I incentivized them best I could to move. Like, they did damage as Vantage and stuff, you know? This is where, like, you see, like, a hardcore Vantage that'll anchor.
Fire on our prey.
See if I can get roof again, so we're not all peeking the same spot.
Whole pack is alive. For now.
I thought I got shot in the back for a minute there. I'm trying for different spots. I just don't want to be stuck in the same spot altogether. Okay, we're gonna have to be stuck in the building together now. Okay, I'm just gonna hold, wait. It's perfect. Man, that sucks. Should I put the market on cooldown for the most part? Yeah.
What's this place there?
We just got rolled up on. The idea is that we just got to showcase more presence or just push on them. So when I move forward, that was our perfect moment. The reason I moved forward is that we did damage. So because we did damage, it's a perfect moment for us to secure more space. But if they're not going to secure more space, I have to queue back because they scan me and they know I'm by myself. and then we just get stuck in the building. The idea, once that guy went up the stairs, that bloodhound should have been dropped. I wish I was there just a few seconds sooner to push, and then we should have just shoved the bloodhound as hard as possible, because that was a 3v1. That was the mistake on the entry on their part. So that was the perfect opportunity for us to secure that. And then when they came up, it was a 2v2. It could have been a little cleaner. I used the res as bait. I had no intention of actually securing it. It was just literally to bait, so they shoved in. Would be the idea. If you have a Discord, there is a great LF 200k members. That's awesome. Yeah, it's just aim training reasons. That's pretty much it. I didn't have any other reasons otherwise. That's the hard part, man. The only thing I could have done in that scenario is landed more shots once the blood was up there. Land a little more consistent shots whenever I was trying to win my 2v1, and that was it. It's tough, man. It's a tough game. Especially at the higher levels. But if you see a teammate pushing forward, my tip would be, like I do, move in with them. You're trying to create an opportunity, to try to create an opening. And if you don't act upon that opportunity, then there will never be an opportunity. You'll just be stuck in a building. If you stay stuck in a building, try to decide who you're going to wide swing.
Introducing your champion.
And that'll be their mistake as they push.
Echoes the jump master. Well, I am, but
Try to keep their pace. There's not a bad thing if your teammates are really aggressive. I actually get excited whenever somebody wants to push. It means they're willing to make some mistakes and go in, you know?
Let's make a choice. Land here.
I think I've seen this person before. I'll pass it.
Never mind.
Here, I'll pass it.
Let us be the last to the flame.
I think I've seen this guy before. Does he have a Pred badge on? No. I don't know. I could have sworn I've seen this name before. But sometimes it doesn't make sense to push when we have KP. Listen, if your squad's really feeling it and you guys got momentum, just keep going with it. It's not a bad thing to keep learning how to fight. I get the loss of RP, but you can't really worry about RP too much, especially when your road is to just practice and improve. How do you deal with toxic teammates that try to grief you? I don't normally run into a lot of people that try to purposely grief your games. I think that's kind of weird. I wouldn't stress too much about it. Usually I have to mute my microphone when I'm solo queuing anyways in ranked. This guy's moving up, I'm going with him. You gotta be very aware, like if your teammates just don't move, it sucks. I'm gonna take height. No, they just started it. That's crazy. Okay. That's one way to go about it. Craft up my armor at least. Hey, what's up, man? Do you think there's a benefit to learning sniping without a multiplier? I play 1.8 on 6 and 8. It's up to you. Whatever you feel most comfortable with. I need to craft up my armor. Don't let somebody else's preferred sensitivity or whatever impact you because you're on a different aim journey. Your aim progress may be stronger with close range versus long range or vice versa, and there's a reason why you're using your sensitivity you use because that's what you feel comfortable using right now. Don't change it just because somebody else is going to use it and says that it's better. Now, if you have a hard time controlling your sensitivity and somebody sees that and they say this is a weak spot, why are you using the sensitivity? You don't feel comfortable in it yet, then sure, why not? You got to change it. My guns are horrible, but not so bad now. They're going up, so I'm going too.
Echo's got an angle. Moving there.
You didn't hit any of them. How do you pronounce your name? Is Jeheva? Thank you so much for becoming a member. I appreciate you tons. Nice. Nice. All right, we got that. I'll take it.
1 second, we got this.
Oh, he went down. Oh my god. Dad's game awareness 0.
Moving to Echo for a better angle. Prey there.
I'm not gonna push. I'm gonna wait.
A second squad is firing on us. Need to compose myself. Ultimate ready.
What?
Shields are recharging. Enemy is right here. Need to compose myself.
Oh, they're leaving.
Let's move there. Tagged him. Prey's been hit.
Rip.
Shattered the Prey's shield.
I got his armor.
Been hit.
Let's move up.
Reloading.
No heartbeats near.
Java? Gotcha. Gotcha. I have no idea how you managed to go down so fast. I'm not gonna lie. It happened so fast. I was like, what?
Forget that. I need help.
Chelsea, hello. It's good to see you. Who should I play in comp? Depends on what your other teammates' strengths and weaknesses are. If you have 2 people who are really bad with entry fragging, perhaps entry fragger.
Thermite grenade out. Thermite grenade. Airstrike.
Cool. Dodge that. I need heavy. There we go. Oop. I'll take that. Take this roof. I can loot better in a minute.
Taking fire. I'm recharging my shields. Right there.
Tagged some Prey. I cracked target shield. Firing.
My thanks.
Reloading.
Okay. Rezzing on the other side, yeah.
Agreed.
Oh, if they're going on it, screw it. Ooh, we're gonna get sandwiched hard. We might get sandwiched here, careful. I'm here with you though.
Enemy spotted. They spotted me.
Over there.
Just keep wrapping around, keep wrapping around.
Over there. That's another squad shooting at us. Echo's picked a sweet angle. Move. Recharging my shields.
Oh, I shot the guy in the back.
I'm recharging my shields.
Let's go this way.
Recharging shields.
Yep.
Agreed.
What's your best tip for Mad Maggie? She's entry fragger, so you gotta get in there. You gotta fight.
In contact with enemy. They spotted me. I'm taking shots. Throwing North Star. Fire.
Such a risky play. I'm gonna reposition. Take another angle here.
Current angle sucks. Switching it up.
Oh shoot. Another squad. Please don't push me, please don't push me, please don't push me.
Portal placed. Healing up. Eyes are open though.
How many teams are up here, man? This is like 2 on the left and then I got another notification on the team on the right.
Opening fire on our
Got
Prey.
whites. That must be the res.
I'm recharging my shields.
Need a new angle on this. Watch my back.
I don't have a whole lot of heals. I got 1 cell. Around for some loot.
I need a thermite grenade.
Attention. Delivering replicator.
Still 16 squads, man.
Locator coming in.
Are they fighting back over there? Oh yeah, shotgun. Run shotgun, man. 100%. 1 cell, man. We gotta mop this up clean. You like to book a coaching session? I usually do those. I do them for free.
Recharging my shield.
64 and 94. That's a good amount of damage.
Target shield. Recharging shield.
Okay, I've done as much damage as I can. I'm out of the fight because I have no heals. Nice, nice, nice.
Downed an enemy.
Alright, now move up.
Reloading.
Please have cells. Please have
Recharging
cells.
my shields.
No, I don't think they have any cells. They did. Okay.
Recharging my shields.
I hear their heartbeats.
Recharging shields.
Yeah, they're going.
I'm taking fire.
I like the squad. Oh shoot. All right.
Better angle at Echo's location.
Shields are recharging.
Getting shot at. Tagged and half in the
15.
bag.
Let us go there.
Oh, shoot, she's over there fighting. Gotta go.
45 seconds.
I'm gonna cut him off inside, or she's chasing somebody. Take height.
This squad has left this stage with grace.
My God, do I need heals?
30 seconds until that ring closes. Reloading. Heavy ammo here.
There we go up. Chelsea, hello. Shout out to mom and dad, Urban and Double D. Hey.
I need shields.
Shield cell here.
Thank you.
10 seconds, but they're recharging my shields.
I'm gonna zip over.
I hear no heartbeats.
Target there's got level 3 shields. Running with the full squad.
Shield cell here.
They spotted me. I'm taking shots.
Need to recharge my shields. New kill leader.
Need to grab stuff. Okay, I'm good.
Recharging
Pop off.
shields.
Would you run Seer or Bloodhound? Seer. Because Seer's more busted.
Care package coming down.
Unless you feel more comfortable on Bloodhound, then run Bloodhound.
Shields are recharging.
Did they move? Where'd they go? I don't know. There we go.
Sure. Enemy in view there.
Echo's got an angle. Moving there.
Alright. Good movement. Pulling down with my teammate here. Or Pathfinder zip back up, actually. I don't know where he went. I heard him zip. I think he went around outside the zone.
Got a mark there.
That team's gone.
Mark right there.
Another squad has entered the scene.
Opening fire on our prey.
Take out the ult. It's out. Take it so I'm with her at least.
Recharging my shields.
I don't like being stuck in here, but it's better than nothing right now.
Next ring's far. Pull up your socks. We've got a hike.
Broken rival shield.
Need to recharge.
If I go up, I'm going up on myself.
My thanks.
If he's got Seer ult, that might be a play.
Better angle.
Compose myself.
If he's got Seer Q, that's an opening. He's moving up. Nice. We can move up with him. Shoot.
Fire.
That
Recharging
really hurt.
That one's for you.
Using a Phoenix.
Using a Phoenix kit.
That was rough. That cross was rough. Waste of cells, unfortunately.
I need a thermite grenade.
Getting a fresh angle. Taking fire.
Again, bad push on my part. Jesus. I saw she was using movement to get up, but
Throwing grenade.
Need to recharge my shields.
holding her cross for a minute.
Patching myself up.
Healing up.
It's only 2, but we don't have any mobility to get up besides taking the boxes. I'm the only one that can get up on height, and even when I tried just now, it was not good timing. I saw something over there.
Right there.
26 seconds. If I get beamed again, I swear. gonna start screaming. Did they run? Is that what happened?
Contact with enemy.
Yeah, take height.
Current angle sucks.
Yep.
Prey in sight. Adjust your scopes. They're far. Reinforcing in 10. Tag some prey. Check.
This time I'm down.
Prey's tagged. Take him down. I tagged him shield. We lost one.
I don't know how I didn't get him right there.
Ring is moving. Reloading.
Care.
Shields are recharging.
Going for this and I'm gonna queue out.
Got our teammate person's banner thing. Echo's picked a sweet angle. Moving. Getting shot at. Recharging shield.
We just need placement. We've gotten kills and stuff.
I'm recharging my shields. The champion falls.
I don't have any more heals though. I can craft 2 medkits. I don't have any more heals besides 1 syringe. I don't know if you want to throw a heat shield on the crafter. If you have another one. He doesn't, okay.
Taking a new angle. Go that way. Quick.
No, we're dead.
Watch my back. I'm here.
Yeah, we're dead. I'm not gonna make it. I tried. GG's, that's tough. Oh man, that's rough. What about the Prowler getting the buff? The Prowler's nasty. Even they struggled to get in. Holy. Are they gonna make it? Yeah, they should. Yeah, they got that. They're gonna get hard gated. That's not bad. Alright, we go again. A lot of end zones here, man. It's crazy. The Q to height just wasn't ideal. I knew what the Wraith was trying to do. There's a spot where the Wraith can slide jump in, and I was hoping that she would. I don't know if she was gonna make it there faster or not. Maybe if I went in and cracked that she could follow up behind. That's my goal of what I was trying to do. It just didn't work. My trio been running Seer, Caustic, and 1 Pathfinder, but honestly great. Lots of diversity. 100%. That's a good. That's you got your rotation, you got your anchor, and you got somebody who's able to flex between roles, you know? Watched a couple of videos of your first stream. Well, welcome. It's great to have you here. Choose whoever you're playing with, whichever is going to be best for the playstyle for the day. What is an anchor? Somebody who is not first into the fight, but securing long-range damage and secure space, like Wattson, Caustic, holding an area, able to do damage long-range. They might create an opening from a distance. They could create some opening close range if your squad is like, you know, let's say like a Gibraltar pushing bubbling forward. That's another way. It's creating space and opportunities from a longer range spot. Ideally though. Yeah, it's like you could play any legend as control though. Or sorry, as anchor. Like you can have Vantage, Maggie, and I don't know, Octane. Somebody has to anchor. Somebody's got to be the one that's the last behind or taking an angle or using mid to long range. Even if they don't have a sniper, I mean, if they have an AR, then and the other guys are running SMGs and shotguns, you're the only cover from mid range, you know? Who should I main? Whoever you enjoy playing. I made a video about it on the channel.
As jump master,
Yeah, no worries, Take On. I appreciate you, dude.
find us a good place to
Thank you so much for
go.
watching and hanging out.
Scoping out the angles over there. Let's land here. Swallow
There's
it.
not just, there's multiple roles. You have your IGL, you can have a co-IGL, you can have an anchor, you can have a flex, you can have support, you can have off angle, you can have entry, and there's only 3 people, so essentially you have to have multiple roles, you know? And what you do. You'll notice when you play with other teammates that you'll notice that they play certain roles and play styles better than others. I have better armor, I need to get in there. Oh, I have no guns, it's crazy. Trying to get over. Oh my god, my guns are horrible. There we go.
One bogey down. Reloading. Bogey in my
I'm trying to get in. I'm trying to get in.
Wow, first blood. Taking fire.
Target's shield. Reloading. Getting shot at. Next ring's far. If you're old or injured, fine.
Reloading.
This is a ballsy push. How can you still see me? Do you have a digi? Or are you just guessing? That's crazy.
There goes the last one.
They were shooting bullets right through me through smoke.
In 1 minute.
Must have had a digi. No, they didn't have a digi. Just good shots. Lucky.
R301 here.
Yeah, I guess you got lucky.
Evo shield here.
Give it to my teammates.
Recharging my shields.
I'm just heal up my own armor.
45 seconds to go.
This guy's the only person carrying my boredom on a road trip. Well, hopefully you have a good road trip. Do you have a favorite ALGS player? I don't. What do you think about Fuse and ranked and comp? Listen, if you got a good squad that can work around them, by all means do it. I'm better up close and snipe. My mid range is very mid to say at least. I'm working on it. The best thing you could be is a flexible teammate that can do everything. You can do close range, long range, mid range. If you can do it all, then you're well versed. You know, that's kind of your goal. Run the wingman. How's rank going? It's going all right. I mean, clearly plat earlier was much easier. We've gone down a lot of RP, but we're still learning and having a good time. So I consider it a dub. We're having a good time. Hey, Chelsea, let's go. I think she's aim training right now. So I don't know if she saw your dono.
I think we should move that way.
I am down. Let's do it.
Incoming care package.
To get early KP in any games, either you need to rotate early to a fight or pay attention where teams are landing. I mean, you get a 50-50. Hey, this is early KP. Now we just we could quote unquote slow it down. Sure. But sometimes when you land into a safer spot, then you're not going, or a more intelligent spot, you may not necessarily get more people around you. I know that's actually kind of strange to say.
Enemy over there.
By playing less intelligently, or more intelligently, you run into less teams because I don't know what it is in ranked that people tend to play like really, really, I don't know, with lack for a better word, brain dead sometimes. They'll just keep shoving everything, you know?
Setting up a zipline.
Right now we have to rotate in, so this is not a bad push. Are they running? Let's see, I can hit this right here.
Need a new angle on this.
See what's around us. Hitting beacon so I can see where they're going.
Honed in on our prey. They're marked on your map.
This team is about to run into a solo. What happened to the Pathfinder? Just staring at the ground. I was like, what are you doing, bro? You good?
Flyer down. Sorry, Miss Bird.
Hostile spotted. Enemy
Some
spotted.
prey there.
Darn it.
We should move that way.
Fine. If you want to move that way, that's fine.
Taking fire.
At least cover me as I go. Woo! If I get naded right here, I'm dead. I'll queue over. Oh, as I said it. Oh my god. That nade, if it was a little better. That's where you use utility rotate. Whee!
For a better angle.
Alright, are they pushing us?
Tagged and half in the bag. Shattered the prey shield. Just try and hide with that shiny tag on you.
Frag out. I am taking fire. Throwing arc star. Recharging shield.
Nade that out.
Tucking a frag grenade.
Just need to go north. Valkyl, that's a good idea. We are not gonna be able to go anywhere from here, but sure. Like, we'll just be able to go a little bit in.
Better angle at Echo's location.
Oh shoot. Oh my gosh. I'm dead. I'm out. I'm dead.
I'm bleeding out.
Hold up. Healing.
I got you, friend.
I have 2 syringes. I may go down again. I'm trying to get the syringe off. Yeah, they hit me for a bullet. That's why. I got knockdown for you. They're all 3 on top of her. You should leave. Just go. Play you. I don't even know if you got the right amount of HP. Just keep running. Make it. Make it.
You're supposed to turn into this kid. Into it.
No. Is he gonna make it? Go Pathfinder, go. Go Pathfinder, go Pathfinder, go. Go Pathfinder, go Pathfinder. What happened to the zip? Okay, I was about to say, what happened to the zip? Uh-oh. 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 Oh, he's... Oh! Oh, no! Oh, man, he got obliterated from existence. That Vantage ult. Unfortunate. That's so unfortunate. There we go again. Broken Moon? Yeah, we gotta play Wattson then. Best heirloom in your opinion? Wattson. Heirloom because I'm biased. Just pipe somebody to whoever said Broken Moon is the best ranked map is nuts. Yeah, I'm insane. I still prefer World's Edge. World's Edge is my favorite one. He vanished quick. Yeah, he's just gone from his existence. I'm new and a Bloodhound main. I love Wattson and Revenant. Any tips on how to run them? Learn from where you're scanning and where people play and your positioning. So, because Bloodhound gives you quick information, try to remember what that information is and how people play angles and stuff. How do you interact with a full team of enemies when your team has no mics? By creating openings and paying attention to their movement. You'll see in that one last run where we're pushing stuff, like I stuck right with them. And I try to move forward. If my teammates don't reciprocate by pushing forward, I move back. But it's just to incentivize. Like a good teammate will push in with you knowing like, hey, we're occupying space. When you notice that your teammates don't, the only thing you could do is back up and then try to isolate one from pushing in a building. We're so close to like actually getting it right with a lot of randoms, but it just isn't clicking today, and that's okay.
Trust me. I know the ring best. I think we should land here.
What Valk skin is that? I think it's the most recent one, isn't it?
The view from up here.
It's Broken Moon. Doom 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 doom. Thought it was a person for a second.
Great. Already inside the ring.
Okay, I got a second at least. Oh, I'm getting pushed on the right, am I?
Examine your maps. I have found the next location of the ring.
See how I'm noticing this person's moving up, so I'm going to move up too. Now, I wish that somebody did this for me when I played with randoms, is that being very self-aware. If this guy's moving up, I'm just going to move up with him, you know? And then it incentivizes the third always to move forward. So now we got good team synergy, you know?
I'm fencing. The circuit is complete.
But when I move forward, the few times I've done it, the last few times, I've just gotten really unlucky. They just didn't move. So it's okay. Then I just move back. But it doesn't mean that the fight is lost, you know what I mean? It doesn't mean that we still can't win. It's just adapting to a playstyle and trying, you know? That's the only thing you could do is try. So remember like that one building when we had the Bloodhound, we could have honestly gotten that. That would have been a nice 2v1 if we were just looking at the same spot and I wide swung just a little faster, you know what I mean?
Putting down the fence. The fence is complete. I spotted.
Cracked. We can move up on this. Okay, we can isolate that. I'm down. Dodge that. Okay, I'm kind of pushed up a lot. Cracked them too. I'm one of the lowest right now, so I gotta back up. Looks like they're backing up. I can move forward on this again. I'm surprised they didn't move up. Can't believe I missed that. Create another opening again. 70, not bad, not bad. Knocked. Push that. She's out, but I can at least secure this. Shoot. 85 flush on the Wraith on the left. She got her heal off. Darn. I was hoping they would shove a little harder. It's okay. GG's, good fight. Oh, once they went, I just wish they would shove just a little bit harder. A little bit. It was not bad, though. It was a good fight. It's like, yes, I got caught out, but technically we're 3v2. We could have gotten them. And they did a lot of damage to the Wraith. Big fan of the Wattson gameplay. First live stream able to catch. Well, it's good to have you here. Appreciate you for being here. I'm terrible at the video game. Please help. Practice. Put time in. It's okay to be bad. Just means that there's room for improvement. Do you think I should keep solo queuing or find a T? I do what makes you happy. If you enjoy solo queuing, just keep going for it. Like, we're still having a good time. Doesn't matter if we're dropping KP or not.
Let's pick the right way and go.
Yeah, they were passive off pushing on off the drop. We should have just... We had it. I was like, that was it. I know the other person was healing, but as long as they moved forward and took care of the fence, I was like, we should be able to push. I did overextend after I got the fence, and I probably should have stayed at the doorway instead and just like passively held it. That probably would have been better, to be honest. Yeah, it's okay. The only thing I would have changed if I moved up instead of pushing a little harder, I would have slowed it down and then been at the doorway instead, so I could just clean that up. Because then I still at least would have had the res cross, right? But I got crossed out because I had two people in between me. It makes it pretty hard to push. How can I be calm when my teammates do nonsense? Just understand that there's always areas of improvement. Like we just identified right there, I could have, on that door, I could have waited instead. And my teammate was healing, so if I waited, it would have been fine too. Instead of just relying on them. You know, you find ways to not rely on your teammates. And ways for that to know that they'll push up. The fight may last a little longer, but it is also, you are solo queuing, so you're not Superman. Can't do everything. In this current rank split, I tend to do best on Broken Moon, even though I have the least experience on it. Worst on Stormpoint. What do you think would be the cause of that? Not knowing the map. The more you know the map, the better you're going to be on it. But because Broken Moon is a newer map, it is safe to assume that you'll have less knowledge on it. Hold on to that just in case I find a different gun. Okay.
Optics here. Close range.
Not the worst loadout, not the best either. Oh, I didn't hit the console. Oh my god, I can't. I could have sworn I did.
Ring console over there.
I'm so bad.
Fascinating tech.
I had it in my. I always have it in my rotation. I'm surprised I missed it.
Energy ammo here.
I don't get shot. If I die, it's on me. Hello, Mr. Smiley. What's up?
Gotta hop up here. Ultimate accelerant here.
Please examine your maps. I have found the next location of the ring.
Oh yeah, I misunderstood it. Maybe just you vibe with the map design. I don't know. There's a lot more cover on it.
Lucky they're getting sloppy.
Stormpoint is a very open map. You know, Broken Moon tends to be a lot more push, close quarters, lots of cover. I think they want to just rat. I don't know. I don't think I want to play like that today.
Reposition there.
Thanks them out.
I need heavy ammo.
Heavy ammo here.
You did hit it. The animation to go off fully. Oh, okay. That's probably what it was. I mean, all the maps have different flows to them. I can pretty much play Wattson on all of them, I suppose. I think the easiest one to play Wattson is Broken Moon, just because you have to hunker down and there's teams everywhere. I'm trying to think.
G7 scout here.
I need a body shield.
World's Edge, Wattson, Vantage, most likely on Stormpoint or Loba, depending.
Open supply bin over there.
It just depends on the squad. If we're pushing everything, I probably would just stick with Vantage across the board. If my team isn't confident with loot, and I need them to loot faster, Loba. If we're playing end zone, then definitely Wattson. Probably a bad zip. No, it worked out.
Fence placed. Anyone passes through here, we'll know.
14 squads. I don't know where everyone's at right now. Move forward.
Spotted. Taking fire.
Negating all incoming artillery. I'm in trouble.
Crap. All my teammates left me. I was holding specifically for them. So I put Jen down.
You don't know where my creator is, do you?
I would have slid down. I don't know why I thought they were going to stick with it. Was acting like a linebacker. See what they do. Because they moved up. I was like, okay, well, you know, the gen is there. Hopefully you guys can heal up. You guys got a nasty head glitch. It's not bad. And they, I don't know, they just didn't do anything off it. Yeah, I don't think they're going to be able to get my banner. It's okay. We'll watch them and see what they do. Hey, Bosco. Hello. One has 77 damage. The other one hasn't done any damage yet. I mean, it could have been an easy fight. We ran into them. At that point, I didn't see the Wraith take a whole lot of damage. They just backed out of it. That's why I put Jen in a fence there. I had 2 of them on me, and I think I did what? How much damage did I do?
Level 4.
160 maybe? No, not even. 100. Somewhere around there. You sound sick? Yeah, I've been under the weather for a little while. Because the armor difference? Potentially, yeah. He showed me to you? Hey, I appreciate it. I should have paid more attention, though. If I saw them back out, I should have backed out, too. That's why I was right on the Wraith, though. To cover for her. Hey, Chelsea, have a good one. Thank you so much for hanging out. Appreciate you.
Spotted a weapon supply bin over there.
If they just rat it, we won't spectate anymore. Because I don't think they have any intention to fight. Yeah, we'll get back in. I just don't think that they have any intention to actually fight anything. It was weird because we were rotating as if we were going to fight. And so I assumed the first fight we were going to get in that we would fight. But again, I assumed, so that's my bad. Alright, we go again. I'm not worried about KP, so it's fine. Yeah, but I have my comms muted, so that's my bad. So I just take ownership of it. I don't think I saw a ping, though. I'd have to go back in the stream to see if they pinged at least. I'm hard stuck 10 to 12 kills in TDM and he attempts to get over the plateau. Just keep pushing everything. Just keep fighting. At some point, you'll push through. Play aggro. Get in there. Keep shooting. But there's a bunch of squads holding the outskirts of the ring, but then there's absolutely no way into the ring, center of the ring. You can either have Valkyrie, or you need to run to the ring much sooner. What legends support Wraith the most? Wattson, on off angle, Vantage, Seer, Newcastle, Gibraltar. I mean, anybody really. Jacob, I have no idea. I'm pretty sure that's a troll. How to get more kills in D3? You just gotta be patient. Patience, man. Are you doing pretty good today? Not too bad. Sometimes you're gonna have days like this, and sometimes they work out, sometimes they don't.
Let's land here.
You go back again.
Let's go.
If you want more kills, you got to push forward an entry. If your team doesn't move, then they're just not going to move. But you can incentivize them. Okay. We have every shotgun bolt color.
Shotgun bolt here. Level 3.
This works. Good loadout here. Who should I main? Whoever you enjoy the most. I literally made a YouTube video about that too. If you enjoy a legend, play them. Don't worry about the meta. The meta you'll worry about whenever you start squatting with people consistently and need to change different play styles and stuff. But if you're just playing with randoms and you're playing for fun, you don't even worry about it. Alright, we got zone. We should at least go fight something. Best hot drop in lower brackets. Depends on the map and depends on the rank and time of day.
Backpack here. Level 2. Found an Evo shield here. Level 2.
R99 here.
Nice.
First kill.
Now, I wouldn't mind pushing something just so we get some KP early here, but it depends if my teammates are willing to move, though. We have Crafter? No. So Stasis got it. Should I keep playing Horizon or somebody else? The same answer. It's always going to be the same. I promise you. If you enjoy playing Horizon, play Horizon. You can make squad adjustments based on your squad or your style of play. But if you don't enjoy playing a different legend, don't play a different legend.
Our aim is clear. Enemies lie that way.
I'm reading chat. I'm going to run into this wall over and over again because I'm reading chat. Okay. How many days have you played this game? Quite a few. Should I keep playing? Okay, I already read that. Hey, Vita, I appreciate you, dude. Bro, and I stream with 5 people watching, so not fair. That doesn't make any sense. Have you not made content for a long time? Content's all about consistency. If you just started streaming, that's not how it works. You don't just magically blow up. Nobody just magically blows up. You have any general tips of finding people to play with, like that likely stick around? Usually just having a conversation in chat and saying hello goes a really long way. And just being a genuinely nice person. Like not really like getting upset or getting angry. Helps. Of wanting to replay with somebody, you know? If you don't want to replay with somebody, I guess you could be a big jerk to them. If you have no intention to ever play with them again. Wouldn't recommend it. I don't know how you sleep well at night. Being mean to somebody all the time.
Sniper magazine here. Level 3.
Scanning the area. Boat check here to our
We're literally just chilling in the zone. I don't know. Kind of down to go stasis if they're down. Doesn't seem like they want to move though. See who's gonna move. We'll go with the blood.
our surroundings. A train to Scotty. Let us catch them unaware.
Yes, sir. We gotta go around. Gotta go this way.
Heard that.
You better at the game. Thank you for the content, Roman. I appreciate you, dude. Thank you so much, man, for chilling and vibing. It's very easy to sleep well. I don't think I could sleep well being mean to people. What badge do you get your highest peak or what you end at? What do you mean your highest peak? You talking about like Pred versus Master badges?
There are Scotty to be found in this direction.
I don't know where they finished off over here. Probably just inside.
Marking our surroundings.
Early of a scam, but I'll take it.
A leaf to our enemy. Let us follow it.
So they keep running. Yeah, I see them up there.
I spotted an enemy.
They might be trying to third this in here. If they're still in here. Okay, I'm gonna do a quick peek.
Playing with fences. If the fence gets
I'm gonna hold this other side then.
no. Fence in position.
They're focusing on me. Pierce through the mundane.
Not a bad poke.
My shields need a bit more power.
It's a hard push forward. My teammates aren't really pushing forward yet.
Thing or two.
They're running.
I spotted an enemy.
I don't know if they're intending to chill here. It kind of looks like it.
Pierce through the mundane.
I'm fencing. Fence them in.
Oh yeah, the silk crate is great just because you get guaranteed sights almost all the time. Thank you. You like locked me out for a second. I'm dumb. I just blasted to the door like I'm the Kool-Aid man. Hey, hey. I had played very average today. Catalyst and Wattson have some rough synergy sometimes because of the fences. There's no thing here.
Well, looks like the next ring drew us in.
Yeah, the heirlooms don't add any benefit to your gameplay.
Not the first time I've made something out of dust and dreams.
Blessings upon us. Our replicators descend.
Be careful. There's a new kill leader out
What do you think is the best season for rank? What was the best season? I actually don't know the answer to that. I always feel like I hope that every season I'm getting a little better, so I can always say hopefully the current season because I'm actually improving.
Look to your map.
Let's go there.
Let's go look at that. If we want to, we got 2 minutes. Might as well go third, right? Then we can run back. Bases are going anywhere. They aren't going anywhere. Maybe Eternal Gardens runs towards us. Maybe. Would like some KP.
I spotted an enemy.
Inside. They have to push towards us, which is good.
Adversary over there.
Us here.
Eye of the storm. Fence deployed. Anyone passes through here, we'll know.
I did some damage.
They ran past.
Throwing thermite grenade. Contact the target. Marking our surroundings.
Is it a duo or a trio? I've only seen 2.
I'm in trouble. A second squad is attacking us. Just topping off my shields.
Alright, we'll push in with this.
Tossing a grenade.
Oh, so much good damage, but we might get thirded.
Scanning the area. Our aim is clear. Catch them unaware.
Oh, you blocked out my shots. That's so rough. It's a good wall. Wait for the nade.
I'm taking fire.
We're gonna get blasted. Might as well just go.
Let's center ourselves here.
It's unfortunate.
Marking our surroundings. We are inside the ring.
That wall completely blocked my shots. It's okay. At least we're all still alive.
That's a nice fence. The circle is complete. Reloading.
Not lead. I'm leading too much.
Taking a moment to recharge my.
They're focusing on me.
The giant leave from Promenade, yeah, it throws me off too.
Recharging shields.
And the hold right here.
I see somebody.
Crafting. One moment.
Engaging the enemy.
My team rotating.
Adversary over there.
Hemlock here.
A lot of teams. Nobody's really died. We're still in zone.
We're outside the next ring. Just topping off my shields.
Hey, CC, thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you.
Let's head that way.
Let's go that way.
Alright, I'm down to move.
Recharging my shields.
Grab the heavy. Let's keep the PK so I have close range. I'm just tempted to grab the hemi. That's tough. The hemlock is really good.
I'm sensing. Anyone passes through here, we'll know.
We're just sneaking our way in.
Head that way. Well,
I
we have an
spotted
enemy out
enemy.
there.
All father, give me sight. Our aim is clear. Enemies lie that way. Hostile over there.
Get a shot. Recharging shield.
Recharging my.
Tossing up.
That was a good nade. I'm gonna push.
Scanning the area. Reloading. I am taking fire.
Knock the enemy shield.
Alright, this might be dumb, but I'm gonna try for it.
An enemy shield.
What about?
Engaging the enemy.
If they white swing out, they'll run into the blood.
Fence deployed. If the fence
Alright, I'm gonna try to flank.
we'll know.
Recharging my shields.
Pierced by the earth.
We can go this other side.
I'm watching this spot. Setting a fence. Anyone passes through here, we'll know. Grenade.
Gonna blow it out. Is there heavy ammo anywhere?
Out of heavy ammo.
They're just gonna stay in there.
Your surroundings.
Oh, hello, hello, hello.
I'm out of heavy ammo. I'm in trouble. Recharging my shields.
They're fighting nearby. Holy. I wish I had more heavy. Come on, blood. We're gonna go.
Recharging shield.
Laying fences.
Bless me with sight.
Firing.
I'm fencing.
Alright, we got them trapped in there. I'm surprised we're not getting blasted by somebody else.
I'm out of heavy ammo.
No, she left me. She was holding the angle. She just left me. Oh, man. Was out of heavy. Good fight, good fight. Oof. Can you level up your character in here? In ranked? I think so, yeah. Does this game have bosses? No. Oh yeah, they just shoved. They shoved hard. I'm surprised the cat didn't stay with me. Solo Q 101, yep. It's all good. I think if we stayed, I think we could have won. Why'd you push that? The oh, I didn't push. I was in there with the cat. The cat was pushing in. I figured the cat might be able to do something. If we kept staying there too long, like I I wanted to do something. Yeah, it wasn't bad. We gated them in. The whole purpose was to find an opening to push in. The catalyst was able to walk up, and so I held the head glitch, but she backed out. Yeah, I did waste a lot of heavy. The idea is to at least that if you die with no heavy, at least you used your ammo. I'd rather die with 0 ammo, knowing that I used it and where I could use it more efficiently, you know? Yeah, the cat was already in there. She was already actually pushed up further than I was. I just decided to give... If I wasn't there with the cat, maybe she would have backed out and survived, but they would have probably all 3 swung her on her own. It's possible. Top 4, let's go. Wait. Are they... Does she have the... Okay, there you go. Is she not using the arrows? Is she just strictly using like the shotgun version of the bow? I had to scratch my head on that one. I'm confused. I know you can switch it. Is she refusing to use the arrows? Like using it strictly as a shotgun?
I'm already in the next ring. No one
I had to go back on that. You see that? I'm pretty sure they were using just the shotgun version of it because it only hit for like 19 bullets or something. That was a solo too. That was definitely her fight. I'm really confused. When you grab the bow, hold on. Let me go. Hey, went up 12 points. Let's go. Let's go into the firing range. Can you use the bow with just the shotgun rounds? I thought they removed that for just hip fire. I'm gonna go look. Hey Shay, hello. I'm gonna go look real quick. Were they like ADSing out? How did they? Because it looks like they were doing this. The damage. You can't toggle it though. Maybe they're ADSing out right before? Yeah, like a little too fast? I think that's what they were doing. I think. Yeah. Yeah, it's built in. Okay. But it looks like maybe they're ADSing out. I was so confused. Like that. And not saying ADS'd in like this. I don't know. That's weird. I think they're just yeah, I think that's what it was. But she was they were shooting like that multiple times. I found that strange. Yeah, she just hit the button. That makes sense. I found that really strange. I was like, I mean, at that range, I'd be ADSing hard and shooting. You know, like that 100% was I think she could have had that. That Horizon was standing out in the open. There's a big difference between MK and console. Play whichever one you enjoy more. Who are we gonna play? Let's try this again.
Fence them out.
need something? I'm sure we can come to an agreement.
Hey Shay, appreciate that. Let's go. Interesting day so far. Not the best day. You know what's gonna be crazy? Watch this VOD become one of the more popular VODs, and it's just me like making a lot of mistakes.
Till I get what I want.
Good. A lot of RP. I had to stretch there. Oh.
So shocked.
Hello, Jacob.
Trust me, we want to land over here. You can't beat the view from up here.
This always happens. I have like a really good game and like lots of good games, and then those VODs don't do well. And then I have other VODs from streams that I don't play well, and all of a sudden those become more popular. And I was like, what? Is it because we're learning from mistakes? So maybe that's what it is. I don't know. About to sneeze. Hold on. Oh, shoot. Oh, my gosh. Okay. Thank God nobody landed on us, or else we were dead.
I could put that to use.
Okay, they can have it. It's fine.
Let's go here.
Laying fences. Anyone passes through here, we'll know.
First blood already. Nothing happens when you get too excited.
Oh, Nessie! Best day ever.
My ultimate's almost good to go.
I think something maybe.
Wow.
Target here.
Just topping off my shields.
One minute until the ring closes, and everything here is gone for opening.
Yeah, I need a different gun. I'm not hitting anything with this. Crap. No, she's using me. I'll protect you. Oh, I tried. My poke damage was bad there. I just didn't get any entry damage. And because of that, they were able to run up for free. I don't think any of us were getting any damage, though. We'll go again. I like to watch my TV. Let's go. What kind of TV? Are y'all finding Broken Moon? It's fine. Just gotta play it slower. Usually, we didn't witness it. That round never happened. I did when I had the head glitch. I just was missing with the Spitfire, the recoil control. I was like aiming around them essentially. Switch guns, got a different one. Miss whenever I open up the door to flank. And I didn't prioritize heals just because I needed guns. Because I figured we weren't going to get time to reheal and kind of reset. What was the background music you use in your spectating series? I use like Donkey Kong Country, stuff from like Super NES. The good old days. Appreciate all you guys for being here. Listen, the gameplay hasn't been on point today, but you guys have been very supportive. A lot of good questions, a lot of good vibes hanging out. That's all that matters. I leave all the VODs up whether I play good or bad.
Smells like victory.
I've had weeks, and keep in mind it's like I stream once a week, so if I have a bad week, I have a bad week. If I have a good week, it's a good week. Like last week was pretty good. We actually went up quite a bit of RP. We did pretty good. This week, not so much. We're playing plat, we're doing well. And diamond is a little tough right now.
Run fast, hit fast, win fast.
I see where the mistakes are though. Just wish I could clean them up better. I also use Chrono Trigger as well. Anything Super NES is what I like to use. How are you? You lost 700p. How do you feel about it? It hurts to be honest. It's fine, man. My other account's Masters. We're just vibing. These things happen. But we're here for content, so it kind of works out, you know?
That's a pretty fence. The fence is complete. Laying fences.
Got an extended sniper mag here. Level 3. Car SMG here. Locking
I'll grab that.
ultimate accelerant here. Get the job done faster.
Long walk to the next ring. And fencing. The circuit is complete.
Where'd they go?
Nemesis
Oh,
here.
they already dropped. I thought there was another team here. Oh, right here.
Opponent over here. Engaging the enemy. Enemy right here.
Holding them out for now.
As the ring closes. Could take us a while to get there.
That guy's really low.
I'm spotted.
That's too noisy. Shush now.
Attempted to drop on this other guy. She dropped on him. Going.
Machine. I down. He's attacking.
Oh, second squad. Oh, crap.
If the fence gets crossed,
I didn't know there was another squad here.
charging my shields. That enemy shield is broken. Fini. Reloading.
I'll stay with them this, even though I probably should run.
Someone crossed one of my
She went through my fence. That's amazing.
I took an enemy down. Pretty good for an electrical engineer, no? Things moving. Come on.
Okay, this is dumb for me to try for this, but I'm gonna go for it anyways.
We are a fence. Fence them in. Fence them out. Playing with fences.
Oh, okay.
Hold on. Let me help you.
All they can see here. Oh, hi. GG's.
You can keep trying,
Not bad.
but I've seen it all. And you always end up in the dirt.
Got a knock. We got thirded. Happens. Probably should have. Like I said, the ideal thing to do in that situation would just be to leave, but I was gonna see what we could do. Losing RP as a solo queue in ranked is a risk you must accept. Strong mental obviously helps. Yeah, when you're solo queuing, you have to assume you'll have good days and bad days. It's Mikey. Yo, what's up, dude? It's good to have you here. How do you tap strafe? Using scroll wheel helps a lot. Make sure I caught up with everything. Yeah, literally. If I had like 2 or 3 good matches, it'll bounce right back up. I do intend to play some ranked off stream, and I'll gain it all back anyways. It's just an alt account anyways. We're here to vibe and just essentially educate, I guess.
I've got what you need, if you can afford it.
Is your team muted? I'm muted because of YouTube. If somebody comes in and starts dropping, let's say, racial slurs or anything, my whole channel could get like demonetized for that kind of stuff. So I just mute it. I have to. So I'm at a massive disadvantage, but we're still having a good time.
Get in my way.
I just have to be really, really self-aware of what they're doing.
I'm the job master.
So if I
For me already.
Eeny, meeny,
Let's do it.
miny.
Yes.
How about that?
it's just a risk that you play when you're on YouTube, you know.
Eyes on the prize.
I know YouTube's a lot more lenient, but it's like on Twitch, they can say a bunch of stuff and you won't get banned most of the time. But if you do it on YouTube, I mean, you're playing with fire essentially, you know. That's why it's better to have like predetermined squads and stuff like that. It's just, it's such a high risk to have the whole VOD get demonetized, you know. Is this a Smurf account? It's an alt account. It's also high up. It's diamond. So we're playing within our area. The other account's masters. We're here to learn. We've dropped a lot of RP, but that's okay. As long as you guys have seen my mistakes and learned from them, it's a dub. We're playing within well-balanced lobbies, so it is all good. I just don't risk it. That's the only thing. Like, I'm sure it might be okay, but I don't risk stuff like that, especially when it comes to being on the main channel.
Shotgun bolt here. Level 3. Got our first
And I don't know per se, Because then, like, your channel, like, I run an educational channel. Like, anybody could be watching, you know? But I like it. That's what I like making my channel about, is about educational things. Oh my gosh. Did a lot of damage, but not enough to knock anybody.
Recharging shields.
Reloading. The enemy is here.
Need assistance here.
See if we can get an armor swap.
Still need you.
Enemy right here.
I'm gonna queue up cover for him.
Jump drive set.
This way, let's go.
Oh my gosh, I'm gonna bat.
Recharging my shields.
Okay. My goal is still to cover.
Getting health back.
Surprised they didn't push off that.
Started an enemy shield. Reloading.
You know, we can push back.
New kill leader? Not for long, pal. Firing! Yo, cracked an enemy shield.
Feels that charge in the air? We're inside the ring. We're safe.
They're running. How do you get a knock and not push? That's crazy. I mean, I get they were cracked, so maybe the one person who wanted to push confidently. Flush on him, nice. We can win this. It's a pretty good fight.
If the fence gets crossed, no.
Oh, I got shot in the back.
Throwing a grenade. Laying fence. That's enough.
I'm crawling back.
Charging shields.
I should have been a little more self-aware about the guy on the left.
If the fence gets crossed, no.
Oh, the Watson's got that. Oh, that's close to some flesh. Try, good try. Just had a nice dinner, very nice.
Did you think you'd walk away from this?
Can you appeal bans and demonetization on YouTube? Yeah, but during that time frame, I mean, why risk it? Because you would lose out on ads and everything during that time. And that means that it doesn't get as recommended. That's close. Wee. Nice, nice. No, he's dead. He's dead. 100%. There's no way. How are they not killing him? How is this Octane alive? That is insane. That's crazy. Wow. He got greedy. I think he should have went left at that point. Good fight. Good fight. That one's really hard. If you have a teammate that lacks confidence, the only you could do is just make sure that they know it's okay just to make mistakes, and then just have them blatantly make mistakes and lose. How many accounts do you have? I have my main, which is at Masters. This one, which is at Diamond 4 now, was at Diamond 3. The other account that we started at the start of the day was Plat, and then the fourth I haven't touched in a couple seasons. Yeah. Mostly when the accounts get leveled is whenever I'm trying to coach somebody and they are of a lower rank and they need to see how the lobbies play out and coach them. That's really where the why I play on the accounts. So what we're doing on the diamond one is I've actually been coaching Anita and Croning because they've been flopping roles. We had the main account, but because they were switching roles, Croning was a controller player who was better at anchor, and Anita was a M&K player trying to do entry frag. And so the roles have flipped to be Anita was more of like a flex
I know the
and Crony is more entry.
want to land over here.
But we needed to do it on another account so I can coach them both at the same time to get them to understand the role. They get it up to a point where it's at plat. Diamond is definitely still the harder part. Diamond is hard for even good players to keep in mind, especially at this this rank. So I think everyone should understand that. But nonetheless, it's why that this account ended up levels up so high. Because they needed to learn and they needed to train.
Throwing thermite grenade.
My teammates both have purples. That's insane.
Round 1. Beginning ring countdown.
I spotted an enemy.
We find ourselves inside the next ring. How serendipitous.
A lot of damage. My teammates are not moving.
First blood. That's so
Nice, nice, nice. There they go. I'm going to cross out here. This is kind of a dumb cross for me. But I want to stay with the path.
Enemies are shooting at me. Giving my shields a recharge.
throwing frag.
Fence in position. Anyone passes through here? Setting a fence.
Delivering frag.
Recharging shields.
Okay, I'm going to flank since we're both at the side. They have purple, so I'm confident they can take it until I at least get the other angle over here. Do they hear me? Wow. They knew I was running right over there. They got the audio patch. It's like they know exactly where I'm running through.
Waiting.
Tossing an after.
Delivered.
Engaging the enemy. An enemy shield.
Oh gosh.
Stopping up with
My teammate is in here. I might get white swung. Oh, she stood in there, okay.
Trap set.
we're inside the
I can push in, I can push in. I gotta get in, I gotta get in. I'm here! Wait for the grenade. Just gotta secure it. I have no more heals though.
taking a moment to heal up.
Both my teammates are healthier for now.
Reloading.
Getting shot at.
This is so risky. I'm just trying to at least poke a little bit. Oh, please don't abandon me.
Monitoring this area. Those care packages likely shift the delta in.
We have this 3v2.
Subject spotted. Healing my wounds.
Did they run? Might have run.
Recharging my shields.
I don't know if they have cells. I'm gonna drop them for this guy.
Shields are here.
We gotta get them out.
Shields are
Opening fire on the enemy.
beware. My ultimate is ready.
An enemy shield. Reloading. I hit somebody.
Oh, so low.
Ultimate's ready. Spotted the subject.
I'll put Jen next to him. So what I'm gonna do, so get him healed up so he can poke.
Combat's too noisy. Shush now.
Alright. I don't know how to lead that, apparently.
I suggest we analyze those. I'm out of light ammo. Spotted a ring console.
Light ammo
over
here.
there.
Alright. They're disengaged.
Optics here. Middle range.
All right. Aiden, hello.
Found an Evo shield here, level 2.
Give me an educational tip. I'll try. How long are you gonna be live streaming? Probably about 30 more minutes or so.
Location of the ring.
Oh, they left. Crap. Come back to the rank climb. I went from bronze to platinum in a week. My problem is that my teammates feel the same from silver plat. I solo queue only. It's hard. If you watch through the stream, you'll notice that I've run into similar encounters. You know, like where I could have played better, teammates could have played better. You just got to take each day with a grain of salt. And don't get really upset if you don't rank up, especially a solo. It's not easy. If you ever watch Shiv or anybody and Manday, you know, sometimes they go in and they drop a lot of RP, and sometimes they gain a lot of RP, you know? It's just how it goes. I'm so down to push, though. Just don't get upset about it. That's the biggest thing. Don't let ranked beat you down. And realize what you're doing is definitely a lot more difficult than what the average player is doing. I'm gonna jump right here.
Thank you.
I think they're fighting in core. When do you know when to stop playing for the day? I stop after 3 negative games. It depends who I'm playing with. I don't mind dropping RP if the intention is for the team to learn. Because RP is really easy to gain back. You get 2 or 3 games and boom, you're right back up. Like if I know that I'm trying to coach somebody and have somebody learn, then we might as well just keep going. It doesn't matter if you gain or lose RP. Because they're trying to learn fundamental skills and trying to improve and get better. If I'm playing with a team that generally is always going to gain RP and they drop, I'll stop probably after like 4 or 5 games. Okay, are we leaving or staying? Shoot. I don't know what this Pathfinder's doing.
Let's go here. Allons-y.
He completely abandoned us though. Is he DC'd?
Recharging my shields.
What's the Pathy doing? He's waving at everybody. I need to back up to the tree.
Preparing to defend that area. Find ourselves inside the next ring. Serendipitous.
I think our Pathfinder DC'd.
Engaging the enemy. They're sending a replicator.
He's back. Almost cracked him. Well, that wasn't ideal. I don't know what that was. I don't think it was a fight that we could have, that we were necessarily in trouble of. We had to hide on him. At first I was thinking the Pathfinder was going to take an off angle. I wonder if they just got like message and went AFK. I don't know, it was really weird. I've never seen that before. They were playing like they just disconnected. I'm gonna hold this and re-peek again.
Got him.
Do we have no intention of fighting this? I'm a little confused from my teammates. They're taking shots and I'm down to push forward. Let's see if I push forward if the Pathy will come.
Target spotted.
I spotted an enemy.
Okay.
We should move here.
Then I will back up. Trying to figure out what they're trying to communicate here.
Adding another gas trap.
We just want to hold here? Alright, I'll start fencing then. This has got the inside, I'll start to fence like the outside a little bit.
If the fence gets crossed, we know.
So it doesn't like overlap on the gas traps. Maybe Pathy had emergency? It's possible. Nah, don't worry about donating. Trust me. If you want to donate, just donate. If you don't want to, you don't have to. We are here to educate, have some fun, vibe, enjoy your Saturday. you in no way, shape, or form have to donate. As long as you're gaining something from the stream, then that's the biggest dub right there of all.
Fence placed. Anyone passes through here?
I really want to push these guys, but they just don't want to move. I saw something over here.
Grappling.
I'm gonna loot more heavy. Well, the lobbies once you hit diamond don't change. It's the same lobbies. This is why you see nothing but masters and preds anyways. Like whenever I was playing a couple nights ago, I ran into LG. You know, the lobbies are the same. So once you hit this threshold, I guess he's not gonna take that. Okay, I left it for him for a second because I thought he was gonna want it.
Care package coming in.
So once you get to diamond, it's pretty much the same going all the way up to masters and pred. If anything, it gets a little easier because the lobbies are a lot more predictable at masters. Because people play, in general, with a consistency. I'm gonna go back.
Hostile spotted.
Yes. Never mind.
Got them.
Fence in position. I'm in trouble.
Just drop these. I don't need them. I'll just stick with the syringes.
Half the squad remains.
We're like just holding center, which is fine, I guess.
New kill leader. I'll make sure they don't sneak up on us.
Adding another gas trap.
If they move, I will move with them.
Deploying a variable.
Otherwise, this isn't a bad hold. Shouldn't waste too much of my ammo.
They're coming to kill us. There's another squad. Direct hit. Wraith already inside the ring.
We really got to get one of these teams out. I actually wouldn't mind pushing these
We are not alone.
individuals, win or lose.
Yes.
'Cause that's a good spot to have if we can get up there. Just don't think they want to.
Fence deployed.
Okay, yeah, they don't want to move. What gaming mouse do you have? I have been a real big fan of the Logitech G303, but I recently switched to the Asus Harpy Ace, which is an AimLab mouse. It's really good. I love it a lot. Like legit, it's helped my, I don't know, my scores have been way better since I've used it. Then again, I've also been improving in general quite a bit.
I see somebody.
Defending this location. Understood.
Attention. The kill leader has been eliminated.
Might be a rat.
Zipline deployed.
I spotted an enemy.
Okay, moving up on that. I got it.
Contact with hostile.
Take height.
Crafting. 1 minute.
Enemy spotted. Far.
I am taking fire, friends. Grenade. Frag out.
Oh, shoot. It's a hard throw, guys.
Combat noisy. Shush now.
Giving my shields a recharge.
Engaging the enemy.
I need to craft.
I'm crafting.
Get another ult excel. At the start of the stream, we were really rocking on plat lobbies. It's much easier to fight against plat lobbies. Diamond is pretty tough, as per usual.
Firing on subjects.
Get a gen closer to them.
By 2 different squads. Like recharging shields.
I am taking fire, friends.
I'm in trouble.
I still see everything.
Bad spray. You're gonna be in here.
Not alone. Look over here.
Placing gas trap. Understood.
I'm in trouble.
Wow, she took that whole spray.
Reloading.
Hostile spotted.
Okay.
see that. I'm gonna struggle for heavy here in a minute. Alright, he's moving. I'm going. Oh, he's going for the care pack. These guys need to move up to us, but they have reds. Heard his Wattson mention that Diamond Plus is tougher this season. I think it's because less people are playing, or better players are playing. Like, even Masters right now is only 2.29% of the lobby. Ow. Oh, no, it's definitely hard. Okay, I can't shoot anymore. I gotta at least keep a mag in there. Yeah, I think our goal is just to gate. Oh. Oh my god, I just keep hitting just a little bit. They're going in. I'm moving in just a little bit.
Enemy right here.
Broke that enemy shield. Opening fire on the enemy.
Subject down. Introducing a new variant.
Gotta watch the left over here. Moving up on this.
Enemy right here.
Another variant of labyrinths.
I defeated an adversary.
Nice, I got stuff.
You're one step closer to winning.
Spotted a subject.
Good kill, friend. Reloading.
I got so many bats, I can give these guys stuff. This actually may work out in our favor, guys. We can move up. I'm gonna drop bats for these other guys.
Shield battery here.
Here. Throwing arc star.
Setting a fence. The fence is complete.
Oh, this is ballsy.
Touch now.
Second squad is
Captain another squad. I've given you. Recharging my shields.
I got it covered. Just got a grief.
I took
administering medical.
fence deployed. The circuit is complete.
Okay, I need that light bad.
Watching here.
Fence placed.
Please let me grab it.
I've added a variable. Placing an independent variable.
Any nades? Nades? I would get greedy on the right, but I might as well get some KP out of this. Drop these two for them. I don't know how many bats they have.
Just topping off some shields.
We're chilling though, we're chilling. Is the right in?
Let's go here.
Just pinging if it's in or not. Don't worry, I'm not pushing.
Inside the ring. We're safe.
I'm gonna look at our back. Do they just intend to die up there? What's the goal here?
Spotted one. Close.
Laying fences. We are not alone. Look over here. Recharging my
I know that was greedy, but Oh, come on. Zone got me. I got bumped a little bit by that thing. Let me go back. We just had to get the door out.
Recharging my shields.
Look on this other side.
10 seconds. The ring is fairly close.
On my side, we can work our way in.
Taking fire.
If you come down, we can work our way the other way. Okay, I'm just gonna flank. I'm gonna flank. Flanking.
Let's explore this way.
Nice.
I downed an
Flanking. I'm not gonna throw. I'm not gonna throw. And I can push in right after. Okay. GG's. Let's go. All right, we got a dub. I actually blocked myself with a gen like a dummy right there, but it worked out. Good game. Good game. Bum, 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 bum. We ended up on a dub. So we got a lot of points back. Not everything, but yeah. That was it. I mean, sometimes you just gotta play patient. We got a bunch of kills there towards the end. Almost 2k damage. Okay, okay. Take it. Good game. Alright, we got a bit back. Not a lot, but we got a bit. Like I said, all it takes is just a couple games and GG's. Alright, let's do control round. So we gotta get towards the end of the stream here. There you go. We're actually already at time. Oh my god. Guys, we were already at 3 hours and 48. Well, you know what? We ended on a dub. We got it. Sometimes it just takes patience, and it just takes time and a bit of RNG. Like, I don't know what else to say. There's some fights I would have preferred to stay in, but if my teammates don't move, but when they do move, you know, we had some good stuff and some bad stuff. Still a lot to learn. You know, I'm not the perfect player, but I would strive to at least understand what my mistakes are and what I can do better and improve. Hopefully, at the end of the day, you guys learn a whole lot. Did you strafe left and right quickly with a hipfire kill at the end? Yeah, at that point, I was just hipfiring and just trying to extend the fight after the ADS. I was enjoying the stream. Nice. And you didn't have to misread the res. Ah, okay. No, I gotta head out. It's already late. I haven't even eaten today. Yeah, all I had was like a bar. Maybe that's why. There's a few things that I could have done better to this stream. I woke up a bit groggy still. I guess probably because I'm not feeling 100%. Some of the pushes, I probably could have been more patient overall. I think I always lack a bit of patience whenever my teammates don't push aggressively, and I could just do a little better on that front. Whether it's waiting more at the door rather than full extending now that we have a 3v2, so I'm gonna get isolated. Instead of wide swinging in, just waiting to see what my teammates will do to see if they make a mistake. Other than that, I think I would pinpoint most of my mistakes on that for today. You know, I sometimes I like to hope for the best, especially when I play entry, that they'll just push in or something positive will happen, but it just doesn't always play out that way. You know how to get the mouse pointer, which is out of the console, for example, when Lyric is in the death box? I haven't looked it up. I don't know, actually. All right, but again, thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to leave a like. We've had a lot of people stop by and appreciate Fire for the raid. It was a really good day. I mean, overall, we gained some RP back at the end of the day. How do you handle bad Apex days? I would say this was a rough day. We still had a really good time. I don't know. I feel like I gained a lot from today. I really do. Like, I feel like I was learning and actively playing better as I kept going. I'm at least I'm self-aware. I probably am going to watch the VOD myself back and see what I was doing right and what I was doing wrong. And that doesn't necessarily mean it was just all aim. I think it was mostly positioning. Also, yeah. I'll see you guys all soon. Thank you guys so much for watching. We'll be back in the next stream for more. Next week, we're going to be doing 3 streams of Resident Evil 4. I have another spectating series going out this week. I have a guide coming out for aim training in the test range. And there's going to be another short for tomorrow. So lots of content still coming on the channel, guys. So be sure to stay subscribed. We're going to have a whole lot of fun this week. And I'll see you guys all in the next one. Bye, everybody.